Oh, it's been a long time since I've managed to do that, isn't it? I've started dead on time. Hello, everyone. How are you? How is it going? Yeah, I figured I had a couple of options, especially, for this weekend. I had a couple of options. I figured my original plan was going to be I was going to work on a video tonight and then do the pub stream as normal tomorrow and then do a stream on Saturday night as well. But I figured I'll give myself the Friday in the middle as the day for making content. So decided to stream tonight, and the pub stream again will be on Friday, but it'll be a special birthday pub stream. So cool. How are you all? I've asked that a couple of times. You truly are weird, but that's why we look. Oh, yeah, thank you, Blind Girl. Just a quick roll call in the chat. Hello, Pumpkin Trucker, Furry Kitten, or Fury Kitten, as I like to pronounce it. Hello, TC. Hello, James Woodwright. How are you all? If you're watching and you've not spoken up in the chat, do so now. Hello, Arms Killer. So yeah, like I say, this is... kind of weirdly, this is probably what I would have done on Saturday night, but moved to Thursday night, and then what I would do tomorrow night, the Friday night, I've moved to Saturday night. So, how do I say your name phonetically? T3H8LIDD 0. Is there a phonetic shorthand I can use for that? Because otherwise we've got Tango 3, Hotel Lima, India, Delta Delta 0. Hey, do you know what? It's like the little. All right, we'll call you the little then. As I've seen you've been on my dashboard page as like one of my most recent subscriber for a while, and it's good to see. It's good to have you on board. How are you? And Fury Kitten is drinking brandy and inventing games to do as an excuse. What kind of games? What kind of games are you looking at? Because I've got loads of ideas for games. It's just the only reason I kind of haven't brought them to the pub stream yet is... what are we here for? You tell me, James. I just figured I'd do a live stream where I'd chat for a bit. There's no real sort of set thing. If I want to play a game, remember I've got OBS open. I can do that. But no, as it stands, I take a shot whenever someone's... Right, I see. Yeah, that's fair enough. I kind of misunderstood what you meant, but what I would say though, Fury. Well, what I was saying though, before Fury Kitten realised that I was about to go off on a massive tangent, I'm actually now deliberately stammering and spluttering to get Furry Kitten drunk. No, the plan is not the plan, but the ideas I've had. I've come up with loads of ideas for games to do on the pub stream. One of them good old-fashioned, shooting stars style nights that I used to do. But a lot of the ideas require a stupid amount of effort to put into it for pretty much low return, both in on-air entertainment, not just purely my fault because they're bad ideas. They're not bad ideas. It's I need to get the right people on to do them, because I do have a habit of inviting people on to play the games who don't really engage with the games as much as would be necessary for them. Don't worry, I also take a shot on the British streams every time he mentions Romans or Renaissance art. Oh. And yeah, I get you now, James, don't worry. And TC with another great Douglas Adams quote. I fucking love you for those, pal. I fucking love you. Bit of pumpkin trucker rage in the chat as well. Oh, pedal! Right side! Go! I need to lower my microphone. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've had some trucker rage in the chat. We've got some... Ow. Ow. I went to sort of squeeze my hand. I don't know why, it's a nervous thing I do, but as I did, I must have just clicked my finger back into place and it hurt for a second. But yes, welcome back, trucker. ADHD, Pete, you drink too much coffee? No, not at all. Actually, I haven't had that much coffee today, Blind Girl. Less than most days, as a matter of fact. Ow. Yeah, less than most days. Maybe it's I've not had enough coffee. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, I've just been on Fizzy Vimto actually today. But yeah, as well as that, I caught up with the Chris Hansen stream from last night, the one with Billy. And then I decided to go back and watch a couple of the other Chris Hansen's other streams that I missed. I think I managed to get about halfway through the one he did with that Corin Forever before I decided I've got better things to do in life, let alone in the next 5 minutes. I've missed sentence, switched topics 4 times now. Look, I think you're Green Thunder. I must be. We just need me to shit myself on stream now, and then the transition will have completed. Yes. So yeah, I'm thinking, be complete. Thank you very much, James. You be complete too, my friend. I'm playing Borderlands 3. Oh, is it? Nice. Nice. But yeah, other things I've done today. I moved my room around. I've put my desk in a sort of like better place now, so my boom arm isn't in my way constantly. Because I've managed to attach it to a different shelf. Only problem is it's highlighted something I'd either never noticed before, or it's like moving shit around has broken it. Listen to this. Right. Can you hear that? Because it's definitely registering on the mic. Right. You can't hear that? Well, that's... If you could hear it, that's my sound system. Those are my computer speakers making horrible static scratchy noise. We will miss those times. Oh no, I'll still probably end up headbutting the pop filter, because physically when I'm streaming it's more or less in the same place. It's just I can when I'm not streaming or recording, I can move both the mic and the pop filter out of my way. But yeah, I've been playing Christmas music. Oh James, I'm disappointed. But yeah, So I think my sound system's on the blink. So I've been looking for a replacement, but they're like, fucking... I've decided, in terms of complexity of the sound system, I'm going to downgrade slightly. And instead of having the what should be really a 5.1 surround system that has never really worked properly, I'm looking into getting like a smaller, just stereo computer speakers, just decent ones. That's all. Have I been playing Disaster Area? Yes, that's exactly what's happened. No, it was one of those things. It wasn't doing it. And then I moved everything. Everything is plugged in exactly the same way as it was before. It sounds like electronic interference from something. But I've tried plugging... It's definitely not the computer, because I've plugged headphones directly into both ports on the computer, and I don't get that static. It's the actual unit itself. So, yeah, that's something in the pipe dream. I'm not saying it's aliens, but aliens. Try moving the screened cables. I take it they are screened and not just flat twin. I've tried plugging different cables in. I've even plugged my... It's something between this unit and the computer, because I've plugged my phone into this unit and it comes out all right. It works. Right? But it's only when I plug it in to the computer that it buggers. And I've used the same cables to plug it into my phone that I have to plug it into the computer, so it's definitely not the cables either. So yeah, hang on a sec. I'm going to show you how sort of cheap I've been looking at. Actually. Okay, where is it? Now I need to move that over here. Maybe a little... I don't think it's the sound card either, or contact, right. But yeah, so something like that would actually work perfectly fine. I'll just scroll that up slightly. Because even though you all know it, it did have my real name on screen. You all know it anyway, but... yeah. No, that's the wrong one. Yeah, so that's been added to my keep an eye out thing. Yeah, cheers, Trucker. With his unit. Trust you, eh, Trucker? Penicillin. Dillert. What? What's the matter, James? I've just noticed you've said that twice now. What? Yeah. So what I may do is open up the studio in a bit and get a few of you on air, and we'll have a chat. In a bit, though, not yet. conclusion, I think. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I should have the video that I meant to work on today. That should, if I can get it finished, be out for tomorrow. It's going to be part 2 of the Night of the Doctor story that I did that nobody has watched. Because nobody watches my videos, really. Unless I directly send them the link to it. But yeah, so Night of the Doctor Part 2 should be coming out tomorrow evening at some point. And then what I'll do I am trying to type the phonetic spelling of the 20... Right, I see. Right, okay. As long as you have fun with it, James, that's all that matters. I think... Hang on a second, let me open SoundPad. Oh, of course I can't do it through Steam anymore. Well, I probably can, it's just I haven't found it on Steam yet. There used to be a nice handy little software category on Steam that you could click on to get any software that you've bought through there on screen, but it doesn't seem to work. It's vanished now. Add category. I'll just call it sounds. Because a few weeks ago I made the stupid mistake of just deleting everything out of SoundPad. Yeah. It's the library page doesn't come up sometimes when you click on it. Random SFX. Ah, here we go. Is this what you meant, James? No, Scotsman, I still have the clips of you. It's just they're no longer immediately loaded into SoundPad. I have to go finding them. Which reminds me, actually, Scotsman, thanks for pointing that out. I've decided I'm not going to make the video that I got these clips for, but I've kept the clips anyway.
He didn't just rape a kid, he murdered the kid as well.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't find the... I couldn't get a clean version of you saying press F to pay respects. So I was going to edit onto the end of that. But anyway.
Mine with Down syndrome's girl. Yeah, gee to gosh.
Whatever happened to tear down... It's still happening, TC. It's still happening. I've just had to put most projects that I was working on pause for a little bit. Just because... All right. I think I've told this on stream before. There was a period of time a few weeks ago where I just stopped enjoying doing this, stopped enjoying streaming, stopped enjoying making videos, and I kind of started to slow down. And when I was streaming, I was kind of feeling like, oh, I'm doing this because I feel I have to. I just basically wasn't enjoying this. So I decided the best course of action was to make a clean sweep, and when it comes to making videos, work on projects I actually I could feel. Oh, what? Because that's hell no! I took every freaking time I was right. Oh, they're Cisco Systems phones, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, as a big 24 fan, I used to work in a call centre. I'll finish telling the story I was telling in a minute. But, yeah, when I worked in a call centre, we had a huge upgrade in the office. And we got a load of Cisco Systems phones. So when we got the... when we got the phones that did the... noise... I was made up. And would often deliberately set it so that my phone actually rang when people rang in. Upgrade. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing we've been trying to tell you, Scotsman. That, because with the greatest of respects, mate, you're not that great at the political or news stuff. Okay, it did have a bit of a shelf life, and news and politics has a bit of a shelf life anyway. So, hold on a sec, guys. Just wait a sec. That's unusual. Can't find my rag. Sorry, I'm trying to clean my glasses while I'm talking, but and I couldn't find the bit of cloth or rag that I usually use to do it. But yeah, so yeah, news has a very sort of short shelf life. If you're doing a news stream, say every day, you do find yourself you're going to run out of takes on things, because the news. We live in the age of 24-hour news, but there isn't really enough going on to cover it. That's why we get stupid news stories. Change is good as a rest. Yes, Fury Kitten. And the point I was making, Scotsman, is you predicated your stream on just that whole idea of not being able to read, which... yeah, there you go. That's what I was trying to say. But when your stream just does become
G to gas
for an hour and a half a night, then yeah, it's on borrowed time at that point. In fact, you might even say,
I didn't say healthy.
But so anyway, back to what I was saying a moment ago. Oh yeah, the stuff about... Are you trying to say blind trucking is doomed? Huh? Blind girl, you know what I'm saying. We've spoken about it before. But, so yeah, I wasn't really enjoying what I was doing, so I've decided to come up with like fresh not fresh ideas, but kind of fresh projects to work on, and everything's been paused temporarily. I will eventually go back to them. I do keep and archive everything that I've been working on. It's just, as it stands at the moment, I'm having much more fun. We will survive. We got trucks. Yeah, you got trucks. So yeah, I'm just focusing on other projects at the moment. Everything I was working on previously will happen. It will all happen. No. Well, not immediate. Not immediately free, because the text-to-speech stuff I've got, where is it? Is an add-on for SoundPad. Now you need to, of course, buy SoundPad to use it, but hang on.
Hello blind girl, remember me?
So yeah, I've got that. For some reason it took a second to do that, but empty text after play, right.
Armskiller likes it in the chuff.
There you go. So yeah, I just wanted to test whether or not it would delete things after play. So yeah, it does. Cool. Oh, she's single. Probably. I used to amuse myself by getting text-to-speech SW to read bad erotic fiction. Fair enough.
Oh, take me, big boy.
All right, steady on. Do you mean that kind of thing, Fury Kitten? The only problem with text-to-speech like that
Oh, don't be like that, Armskiller.
normally written by Tom. Oh dear. So it's more likely to be
His giant paws, clamped around her elven breasts hash.
where did that hash come from? Oh. Evening, guys. Hey, Joe, how are you? After they come. How have you been, Joe? Oh dear, hang on. Got to hear not spoken to you for about a week. Which is quite unusual, really. It's odd how you get used to things like you get used to things like sort of being up like really late and stuff like that. And then when you sort of cut it all out, you realise, oh, hang on a second, there's actually quite a lot I used to do when I was up at unsociable hours. You are having way more fun than a 33-year-old man should be having with such a thing. Well. Just digital toys, really, isn't it?
Kitties!
Oh dear. Joe. Hang on. Yes, TC using the life command. What's this? Live stream clips? Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, I just found a random folder on my computer. I was wondering what was in it. Anyway. Still, you mean they haven't built one in the couple of days since you last mentioned it, James? It's a shame. They need to get their shit together. They really do. God damn it, James wants his porridge house. It'd be so simple to build one as well. Oh, God. Right. Let's have a look. Porridge house or we riot. What the fuck? It's exactly what it sounds like, Scotsman. It's exactly what it sounds like. Just gonna get Quakers to pay for it. A porridge house. It's a house of dreams, Scotsman. It's where breakfast goes to wish it was a full English. That doesn't make any sense, but I'll keep on with it. Who the hell was that? Ah, right. It's where the three bears and Goldilocks live. Ah. They worked all that out, did they? They came to an agreement in the end. Right, hang on. So what I'll do is I'll open up the studio on my Discord. I say open up the studio on my Discord, by which I mean I will just pop in there so that if you pop in, you'll be heard. If you want to join me on air, come and join. Why do I... What? W-bomb. I can't think of what you might mean there, James. So yeah, if you do want to come and pop into the hallway on Discord, and we'll get you on. Still confused as to what you mean by W bombing, though, James. Waffles? I don't think I can think of, really. Let's have a look. What else is on here? George Dubia. Yeah, maybe. Dwarge Dubia. Water bombing. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why this has popped back into my head, but yeah, I tried watching the Chris Hansen stream he did with that Corin Now, and I could only stomach about half an hour of it. I was surprised I managed to get through that much, to be honest with you. Seriously, it was horrible. I even left a comment on there, because one of the things that was really driving me mad about it was... there was an echo and feedback coming through. Now, I assume, it's Chris Hansen's stream. He is a bit of a boomer. He might not know what's going on. But he has that Vincent guy on, doesn't he? He has that Vincent guy on, who's supposed to be the guy who sorts out all the tech and everything. Blind Girl, if you want to join, hop in the studio. But yeah. So, it's that Vincent guy, and he couldn't work out what it was. And I managed to work out what it was just by looking at the screen, which was Corin wasn't wearing earphones. But Dragon Quest 3, oh, it's entirely up to you, Blind Girl. It's there. There's me lighter. But yeah, hello, chaps and chapettes. What are we talking about? Right now, I'm talking about how Chris Hansen's apparent interactive media guy, because I looked into it. In fact, it mentions it in the description of the stream that Vincent works for an interactive media company, and he couldn't work out that the reason that there was feedback and echo was the fact that Corin was having the stream audio played back to her on air when she should have been wearing earphones or headphones, or maybe turn the volume down a bit so the microphone didn't pick it up. So I'll have to comment to that effect. Okay, got to go. Just eat the wonderful food pixies that they are. Oh, nice. You enjoy your curry, Fury. I don't know. I've got Blind Girl hooked on games again. Yeah. Oh dear. I didn't see that happening, Blind Girl. Wah, wah, wah. Guna, you're another one. If you want to come on air, hop into the studio. Or hop into the hallway, I'll drag you into the studio, whichever way. Because it doesn't matter which way I tell you to do these things. You just hop into the hallway, don't you? Hentai Vol Games. Yes. I sent Blind Girl a shitload of Hentai Vol Games, and she's loving them. And oh yeah, James. I've just spotted what you meant about the W thing. Yeah, it's not. That's not likely to happen. For a start, I don't get donations often enough for that to be a problem. So. Oh, here we go. We've got Blind Whingebag in the hallway. Hello there, chicken.
Hello, what's up?
How are you? Sorry to interrupt you, dragon questing.
I know, right? I beat the first and the second one, and I beat the Legend of Zelda, so I'm like, you know what? I gotta try and beat Dragon Quest 3.
Cool.
And then my mom said, I am wasting a precious commodity. She's like, how many people you think would be interested in watching a completely blind girl beat role-playing video games? And I'm like, well, yeah, but there's really no skill involved other than figuring out where to go. And she's like, yeah, but you're blind, so like people would love it. It's a commodity, and you're not capitalizing on it. I'm like, but I don't need a lot of things to capitalize on. I got Jack's Christmas money already.
Wait, oh.
Isn't that enough?
Yeah?
Yeah. Cryptic and M&M's, by the way, heart to M&M's. They both donated, so M&M's donated $40 and Cryptic donated $160 for Jack's Christmas presents this year.
Bully for that. Well done.
I got this symbol.
Yeah.
I know, right? They're super sweet hearts.
Wait a second. Trucker's just come back into the chat with some trucker rage, and I just want to do it through text to speech. So hang on.
Of course you do.
Diseased fungus-filled blue waffle cock-holstered thunder crack.
There we go.
Oh my god. Trucker, you misogynist.
Random Goon says you should play the Japanese versions of RPGs and pretend not to notice.
Well, I wouldn't notice.
Yeah, especially the ones you play, because they're like early JRPGs, aren't they? So there's no voice in them.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Cryptic says Peter loves feet. Yes, well done, Cryptic. Apparently I do.
Cat, nobody wants to hear from you. This isn't your stream. Can you please just go eat the pretzel?
You
She got her mailbox.
You feed your... Oh, right, I was going to say. You're doing
Okay,
feeding
she
your
got her
cats
mailbox.
pretzels. Hang on a sec.
No,
You got
it
Trucker
was-
you got Trucker in the hallway.
Alright, Trucker.
Hello, Trucker in the hallway.
We had New
In
York
my
style.
defense-
Yeah, bad.
In my defense, if it's misogynistic, it's her fault for thinking she wants this 80-foot long tractor trailer off her.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, it's assuming she wants that up her butt, sir. Assuming.
Well, you know what they say, blind girl.
Jumped right in front of me.
Well, yeah. You know what they say, blind girl? To assume makes an ass of you and me.
Exactly, which is why I'm not gonna do that about a woman on the road versus a truck. That's apparently
maybe
going
she-
up her butt.
Maybe if she subscribes to the whole concept of anything's a dildo.
Yeah. Just she could have done without putting the rest of her car in the way, I suppose. Just lay down in the road
Yeah, that would have been nice.
on all fours,
Yeah.
arse cheeks apart.
Mm-hmm.
Come at me, Eddie Stobart. No, So how's your day been, Trucker?
Very, very stressful. I'm tired.
Oh.
I'm in the middle of a situation where I'm trying to look
You where, sorry?
positive. If I were to get angry about something, it just wouldn't do any good except raise my blood pressure.
Right, I see. Well done, look at it then.
Because I realized the other day I haven't been home in a month.
Oh, shit, man.
Oh dear.
Not quite what I signed up.
No.
Oh dear. I'm dead.
Yeah.
You did. You
I
did.
died. I died. I'm very, very, very dead. But luckily, I'm a compulsive saver, so I saved just before I dead. So it should be good.
Normally, so am I. It just so happens that when I play games on stream, I quite often forget to save.
Silly
Yeah.
you.
It leads to
Silly
things
you.
like what happened when I was playing Final Fantasy the other week, and the game just crashed, and I lost about an hour.
You know, I might take people on a video camera journey to my storage room to help me find my Christmas tree. Just so you know.
Oh, Christ.
Yep.
Can you gamify it, actually? Turn it into, right. So have the camera dead in front of you, and you get the chat to direct where you go.
That would take way longer in my very, very terrible storage room than I would like.
Okay. Now go left. Turn 90 degrees right.
You're getting warmer. You're red hot. You're on fire. Oh my God! Wait, something else.
Marco Polo, but with trees. Yeah.
Yeah, no, let's not. Damn it! I am so dead again. No, why? Why do I keep dying? That's not fair.
My wife and I actually bought last. It was a joke, but we're gonna end up using the thing forever and ever. It's the whole Charlie Brown Christmas tree. You know, one ornament hanging off with the stars, got it lopped over.
That is so mean.
Oh, it's Charlie Brown, so.
Yeah, Charlie Brown is mean to his tree.
The tree wasn't that nice to Charlie Brown either.
It's not its fault it fell over. He put something heavy on the top of it.
Charlie Brown's a
It could've
cunt.
been more nice. Yeah, he is. Kinda.
Well, the funny part is, you find the right cartoon, and my son's all about it, right? Problem is, a couple weeks ago, or God,
I'm going to say, Goon's just given me a really good idea. Right.
what's that?
So, we could do that live stream where we're directing Blind Girl, but style it like an old-fashioned text adventure. So, alright, Blind Girl, go north. Okay.
I don't know where north is without a compass.
You are in a room. It is lovely and decorated. No,
No, it is full of crap that I'm gonna trip over and fall to my death in, actually. But okay.
Just end every paragraph with, what do you do now? Okay, go west. You cannot go that way.
I hate you.
Great. She's gonna walk into the wrong room and have to roll a 10. It's paralyzation.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we could call it Blind Questing.
Oh God. Really?
I like that. That's not bad.
Go north, what do you feel? Where am I? You're in a room. Yes.
Oh my God, it's still not fair. Why? How do I keep dying? This isn't fair. I'm getting so mad right now. Seriously, I'm getting really grumpy.
Game wants royalties, apparently. Go south. How do you feel now?
Really grumpy, apparently. Oh my God. Yeah, so my storage room has like a bunch of boxes in it and a huge dragon. I swear to God, I'm gonna trip over things and just fall to my death. I'd rather not turn it into a game and just turn it to where the fuck is my tree? Oh, trucker's back in the hallway.
Oh, hang on.
Trucker's now not in the hallway.
You alright, trucker?
Sorry.
Did you fall?
Good news. Good news. I can save money. Expired.
We
What?
didn't hear a word of that. You were cutting out all throughout that.
I said, good news. I can save money on my car's extended warranty.
How?
Fuck.
By not driving a car?
I don't know. I'd like to do that, you know. My insurance barely wants to cover.
No, you're still cutting out, dude.
Sorry, I'm in a not area.
Ah, right.
A not eh? That's a double negative in like verbal guttural noises.
Yes.
Actually, is very neutral.
And not eh. So now what is it? It's just not eh. That's like upset stomach dialogue. I don't know what upset stomach.
I'll tell you what. You know, I could give a nice speech like certain representatives of Congress, U.S. and just the microphone next to my ass and fart.
Oh. Party. Party, party, party.
I just love the meat. I'm just loving how much everybody's taking the piss out of him for it.
Party, party, party.
So this is a guy who farted whilst giving a speech, and the internet's just gone mad for it.
He was being interviewed live on TV and let out one that echoed.
Right. Okay, it's probably not enough to create a hashtag out of, but...
It totally did. It created hashtag fartgate.
Yeah. Well, the worst part about the whole thing there, Peter, is the fact that this is... One of the things that didn't help him was this is the representative that, back when they were talking gun control, he sat there and said,
We're coming for your guns.
And we've got nukes.
Right.
He's basically
And he
threatening
totally
to
dropped
nuke
a
gun
nuke.
owner.
He dropped a nuke on live air.
Well, no, he just started with a plain old conventional bombing run. Bump.
Well, he went from nukes to bioweapons.
Uh-huh.
You know who goes home tomorrow?
Me.
Who?
Skittles.
Oh, right.
Skittles gets to go home.
Aww.
Yay.
That'd be nice for him.
Oh my god, Cat, nobody likes you. Oh, wait. No. Get out of here. You know, this is why I'm on my phone, because I can't trust you to not touch me.
TC, his answer was blowing in the wind, yes.
I cannot trust you to not touch me.
Hey, he's a typical politician full of hot air.
Well, just slightly less hot air, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm taking your guns through the power of mustard gas. Nice one, Goon. Right. I think it's safe to say my phone screen is clean. Anyway, I've just been sat here cleaning it for the last 5 minutes, and I've just looked at
You are
it.
so ADD. Oh my god.
Oh, I know why. This will do me absolutely.
Trucker was auto-tuning himself then. Yeah, you were cutting out pretty badly. You were roboting like mad.
Fair enough.
I thought Cher had joined us.
That's a good one.
She does like her auto-tune these days, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I'm actually in. I'm in an area of Virginia that boasted. They actually boasted 3 years ago. The first property value, or the first value of owned property in the state, possibly the country, worth $1 billion with a B.
Christ.
Yeah, it's just one damn building. But it's commercial property, so they figure out the worth. It also includes all the businesses in it.
Ah, right. I see. Sorry, I lost the chat then. I want a full Enya album that's been auto-tuned. Nice. Yes, so do I. So do I, Goon.
I'm still trying to find a good picture for Sunday to put on my stream.
I sent you one.
Yes, but I'm trying to I'm trying to put your cartoon head and your legs over Yoko Ono's body.
Oh no. Oh no. Right, just very quickly, I'm going to go and make a brew. Blind girl,
Yo?
just carry the stream for a minute.
Fine, I can totally do that. Except I'm not allowed to talk about politics. Trucker, what do I talk about?
Oh no.
I get to see Becky tomorrow. My very, very lesbian leftist friend of Snowflake Heaven.
You're staying strictly dickly.
Yeah! Wait, what? She's the dick vegan.
But you like the cock.
Yeah, I like the penis, not the snapper.
Fair enough.
Oh.
So I ended up kind of half pissed at you today.
Uh-oh, why?
Because I had YouTube on as I saw them.
Okay.
And I went to the quote unquote old station, the personalized for you oldies. Okay, little Chubby Checkers, Beatles, you know, maybe a little coasters, coast platters, you know, a little doo-wop stuff, a little Motown. Next thing I know, the fucking Eurythmics are playing.
Really?
Holy fuck! Sweet Dreams are made of these, not oldie.
Totally is an oldie. Totally is an oldie. Sorry, old timer. I hate to break it to you. It's totally an oldie.
Not.
Oh, you hope it's not, of course. You just feel your youth just disappearing.
Shit.
Because it totally disappeared. You know that, right? Your youth just gone. But don't worry, mine's gone too, so no
Actually,
big
I think
tears.
the most part of the whole youth being gone. Unfortunately for me, the biggest qualifier for the youth being gone is the fact that I saw Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi when it came out the first
Hi,
time.
Goon! Nirvana is old people music these days. Nirvana is not old people music, Goon. You take that back.
Oh my god!
Friendship card is going out the window, Goon. You take that back. You take it back right now.
Oh my god! I saw a video. These guys were at a party somewhere. This dude's wearing a knit cap of some sort and a T-shirt with Kurt Cobain's picture on it, and he's sitting there talking about, man, I love Kurt Cobain. Guys, and the guy wearing the T-shirt was like, who? Kurt Cobain. Who's that?
I'm back.
Kurt Cobain. Never heard of him. That's the face that's on your shirt right now.
Oh yeah, it bugs me when you see people wearing Dark Side of the Moon T-shirts as well.
No, Nirvana is still relevant.
And they look at you, right. They look at you completely blankly when you turn around and say, yeah, but Animals was a better album, or Wish You Were Here was better. What do you mean?
I still blame. The worst part is I still blame the bands like Nirvana is the top, but then on a Pearl Jam, all this grunge bands, because they're the ones who killed hair metal.
Oh, hello, Keza. How are you?
Nirvana is the most awesome thing to ever grace the existence of music, okay? Like, you cannot even argue with me on that one.
Oh, yes, I can.
No, you can't. You're old. I'm pulling out the fighting sword.
Best thing I loved was a picture of a girl on Facebook wearing a Rolling Stones t-shirt saying, I love the Stone Roses. Oh! Fuck.
Oh, no.
I mean, yeah, the Stone Roses are better than the Rolling Stones, admittedly. But, that's Manc bias. But...
Oh, no, I got better. Girl wearing a new girl one time always wore this one t-shirt, Rolling Stones, lips and tongue.
Yeah, the lick it
Right?
face.
Yeah, it's just the lips and tongues hanging out. That's all it was. No kind of writing whatsoever.
Yeah.
I asked her why does she like that shirt? She said, I love Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh my God.
Alright, admittedly the covers look very similar.
There's no tongue in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Well, yeah, yes, I know that. I'm just saying, they do look quite similar.
Yeah.
So you can see where the confusions come from.
I love how a band got so famous they didn't even have to put their name on the shirt, just their picture. That was so famous, and nowadays people are like, what the fuck is that? It's like, you missed a legend. You missed a fucking legend because you were born late. You were just born late. You know what? You and your whole generation of youngsters just don't know nothing. And then they say, okay, boomer, and I cry.
Is that again? That's another meme that's completely flown me by. Would we be classed as boomers then, blind girl? Because we're the same age. Would we be classed as
the boomers?
boomers?
Is supposed to be no, because the boomers isn't old people. Boomers is supposed to be the baby boom, and that's supposed to be a specific time. But millennials, being the dipshits that they are,
that's what I meant by the like millennial.
Yeah, so the millennial term of boomer, technically we are the boomers now, but it's not about being old. It's supposed to be a specific freaking generation, and just millennials, they're just pseudo-intellectual pieces of crap. Ignoring the fact that I am also a millennial.
Yes, Goon.
You're that zennial. You're that zennial. Do you know what my favorite thing still is? You got you got millennials arguing with Gen X or Gen Zers. You got millennials arguing with Gen Zers and baby boomers. You got baby boomers yelling at millennials. You got Gen Zers yelling at baby boomers.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time, here the Gen Xers just sitting there going, "Y'all are a trip."
Chloe, I will seriously just make a house bomb of bleach and some other chemicals and just blow you up. I swear to God.
Here on the Peter Allman channel, we do not advocate homemade explosives.
Chloe, don't touch me. Do not hump my foot.
Wait a sec.
I'm not advocating homemade explosives, even though there is somebody on the stream right now who knows how to make them.
Yeah. Well, the right Google search, the right VPN settings, I could probably find out how to make one.
Dude, if you knew how ungodly easy it was.
Hang on a sec. I'm just very quickly. I'm going to try something. It's just occurred to me. So there may be a bit of echoing for a minute or two, because that's another thing that's happened.
Okay.
Hang on.
Meow.
Right. No, that didn't work. I thought maybe the problem with my sound system was down to the power, because it's electrical interference, was down to the power cable not being plugged in properly. But no, it's pretty well in there. But the other thing is, normally, right? I think this is just the way I've actually plugged them into the computer. But normally, right, if I plug my headphones in, so right now you're coming through my headphones. You're now coming through my computer also.
Okay. So are you listening for the hum on the headphones?
Well, no. I can't hear the hum on the headphones because the hum doesn't appear on the headphones. It just appears on the sound thing. What I was doing was
He chases around the ghost of a hum.
Yeah, I was jiggling the power cable in the actual unit for my speakers to see if I could.
Have you plugged something else into it, like your phone or?
Yep. Yep. Oh, it all works fine.
It's still humming.
No. No, it doesn't hum when I plug my phone in or anything else. It just hums when it's plugged into the computer. And I've plugged other speakers, like my little shitty Bluetooth speaker, into my computer, and no hum on that. So it's not my phone. It's not my computer causing electrical interference on anything. I think it is just genuinely the unit's gonna conk out.
I was asking about the hum. If you plugged your phone into the speakers, it didn't hum then, right?
No. Yeah, that's right. It didn't.
Then doesn't that mean it's your speakers?
That actually leans more to be more the cable. Especially if you use a different jumper wire to connect your phone speakers.
Well, I've tried all the cables that I've got boxes and boxes of cables. I pulled out all of the 3.5mm jacks that I've got, and I've tried them in every configuration I could think of, even going as far as writing them down.
It's still doing it.
And yeah.
Are the speakers on the same circuit as the rest of the computer?
No, that was the first idea I had. No, the speakers are plugged in on the opposite wall, actually. I've just got a very long extension cable.
Well, if the 3.5 isn't bad, the first thing that kind of jumps in my head is the bad ground somewhere.
I've got to put my Dalek back in front of my speaker now. Armskiller says, shame on you, Peter. I called you Indian tech support for a reason. Yes. More accurately, I'm actually called Moron Tech God on a Megan server. Because I have these little flashes of brilliance sometimes in with tech. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, that's good. And I can change the CPU on my computer. And then I come out with some really, and then I end up doing some accidentally really basic stupid tech shit.
So I was talking to somebody.
I've just remembered, like the time I clamped my pop filter to my monitor and broke the monitor.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was stupid.
So I got a kick out of something that a buddy of mine suggested. You may get a kick out.
Go on.
Remember, I was was talking about buying a new laptop.
Yeah.
Right? Hence, why I actually changed my, considering, the laptop I have is years old, requires a separate dongle to use Wi-Fi. Because the built-in is a 56K modem. Yeah. Anyway, hence why my Streamlabs thing on my streams had turned into, drag the pumpkin kicking and screaming into the 21st century. Yeah, I know it. Next thing you know, here comes your chat flooding with OK Boomer. But, I was talking to somebody about it, the whole, he was saying, doing the whole thing everybody else would normally think, except realizing that I live in a very confined space. They're saying, well, why don't you just buy a tower, or just buy a tower?
I'd love to see that on your stream one day. Just a PC tower just edging into the screen, and every time you turn left, it kind of like moves a little bit more into the screen.
The vibrations would totally screw your computer, though.
Yeah.
It totally screws the laptop anyway. But here's the thing I was thinking about was I was talking to somebody about it, and they're doing the whole, well, why don't you put a tower in there? Why? It takes up too much room. And if I buy one of decent processing speed, cooling is a problem. And they actually came up with the most ingenious fucking idea that why I never thought about it. But I do the same goddamn thing for other stuff.
Yeah.
Bear with me. Okay, this time of year, right now it is 3 degrees. So what's that, about 10 degrees Celsius, I believe, give or take. So it's chilly.
Yeah.
It's chilly. But in my quote-unquote pantry right now, also known as my toolbox, is under my bed. I've got like 3 cases of soda pops, and I've got them down there, especially this time of year, because heat doesn't blow under the bed. The bed's actually sit on top of the toolbox, and it's exposed to whatever outside temperature's there. And they had said, why don't you just put the computer in there? Holy shit, why didn't I ever think about that?
It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. The thing I was going to say is you could probably run your stream off a Raspberry Pi. I'd have to look into it a bit more because I don't know too much about Raspberry Pis. I've only just recently started looking into them properly. But you could probably run your stream off one.
Well, running most of my streams isn't really a problem. I mean, usually if my stream does any kind of chirping or anything, it's usually because of signal. Because of data signal, not more so than processing.
Right. I see. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not a problem. That's not really that much of a problem. My problem is I tried recording a couple videos to try to branch out on that I was.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to try to get into something, and I actually sat and played around with an editor for a while and got it looking nice. Then I sat and recorded the audio on there, and got everything all nice and combined, and pretty, and all that. As far as and then started rendering halfway, not even halfway, rendering the computer just.
You mean
it over?
You mean kind of like you're doing now, Trucker? I didn't hear a lot at the end of that because you were roboting and cutting out.
I think it's good, and looked, then started processing it, and attempted the way through the processing, it all just crashed out.
Right. Okay. I am going to rename you Optimus Prime later.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you were roboting all over the place. Even when you were re-explaining it again, it's just you stopped roboting at the bit you started roboting on last time, so I was able to sort of mentally knit the 2 times together.
Gotcha. What we're gonna say it's peak time.
Say what?
Data usage time. Everybody's using their phones.
Peak usage. Right, I see. Roboting Trucker is his second channel. Yeah.
There you go.
Run your stream from a NES, possibly. And Arms Killer, what made you do a spit take?
No shit, that's a drone. Well, I'll be damned. Sorry.
What, have you got a drone or something?
Yeah, actually. It looked like one of them damn Predator drones.
Oh, don't say that. I'll get my channel taken away. No,
No. I'm right now. I am 10 miles away. Not even. I mean, I'm less than 10 miles away from the Dulles Airport, biggest airport outside DC.
Right.
Well, one of two airports close to DC. But I'm near that, and then there's this little regional airport here, and then all kinds of little private airports in the area.
Yeah.
And I just had a little drone fly past me.
Ooh. Maybe checking.
It's actually close enough. There's another airplane coming in behind it now. The thing is, if you didn't realize it was an airport, you'd be panicking right now. It looks like it's coming straight for you.
Right, I see. We've got Batman in the hallway, so I'll just...
Batman!
I'm Batman!
Batman!
Hello, Bruce.
Who's doing the bad me voices? Okay, who just squeaked? Oh, blind whinge bag.
Hello there, Geordie Racer.
He likes to rename people to stupid things because he's
Yes, he
paid.
does.
Yes. And, yeah, that's why... Well, Blind Girl, because you were Blind Whinge back, then I changed it. And then you started whinging again.
No, I don't win. I just whine.
She doesn't whinge.
Yeah, I just whine.
She just discusses in a high-pitched, annoying
I
voice.
mean, I
All right.
love the irony of stuff like that.
I will alter it.
Whinging about she doesn't.
Yeah. I will alter it by 1 letter. You're now Blind Winebag.
You suck. You suck so much.
Actually, get rid of the H and you'll have alcoholics after her.
Yeah, true. Red Feather, Blind Girl is a wino. Yes.
I'm not a wino. I'm a princess.
What? A wino, not a wino.
I'm not a wino. I'm a princess.
Princesses are notoriously good at whining.
Yeah.
Both types.
Yeah, but they're also pretty.
Have you seen most princesses around the world? Pretty
No.
is not the word I would use to describe them.
Well, I'm the exception to the rule.
I mean, yeah, cop an eye full of Princess Anne. Yeah.
I'd rather not, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, all she needs is a fur coat and you would mistake her for a horse. And she's still better looking than Chelsea Clinton.
Everybody's better looking than Chelsea Clinton.
You can count. Thank you. His dog looks better than Chelsea.
I thought Count Dankney's dog was Chelsea Clinton.
Oh, it's a cute little pug.
So how people been?
All right. How have you been, Batman?
Surviving.
Ah, right.
Yeah, Yes, I'm down to eating constant spaghetti bolognese because it's cheap.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I've been there, mate. Been there.
I mean, frozen minced meat, dirt cheap, cooks well. And if you know a few tricks, you can actually vary the taste.
Mm.
Oh, just be careful when you go around picking your own mushrooms. I had some interesting experience with that not so long back.
Oh yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, I'm not joking. I was for a whole day. I wasn't sure what was real and what wasn't. No, I'd picked some mushrooms which I knew were perfectly edible,
Mm.
but I hadn't. I thought I'd cleaned them correctly, and I hadn't, because apparently there's some varieties of mushroom get parasitic fungal growths on them that have hallucinogenic properties. Yeah, so it's an otherwise ordinary mushroom, but it's got another fungus on it that's a parasite to it, which basically makes you trip.
Right.
It's a Starbucks straw. It's not your boyfriend's cock. Put it down and step on it.
No, I was on about mushrooms actually. Wait, are you telling her to put the straw down, or and step on it, or a boyfriend's cock down and step on it?
That outburst of trucker rage was brought to you by Starbucks.
Yes, both the Dirk Benedict one and the Katie Sackhoff one. Only science fiction fans will get that joke.
Mm.
Alright, as y'all know.
Moving on. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, as y'all know, last couple of days I spent holed up in a parking lot up in Pennsylvania. There's a legal maximum amount of hours I'm allowed to work, and I was at that limit.
Right.
And I was in a hole that was bad enough to where my internet signal was not reliable enough to stay on stream.
Mm.
Or to
Isn't
be able to...
As opposed to the A-OK condition it seems to be in now, trucker.
Yeah,
Isn't that
well...
where you get a high population of Amish? Pennsylvania.
Maybe.
Mm.
Dutch?
Yeah.
Yeah, there actually is. There is.
And also you get idiots like me making jokes about it being where you get the American vampires.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania? Who cares?
Yeah. But, wrong part of the state, though, but close enough. But the thing was, I ended up stuck in a hole where my internet signal was not very reliable. The thing was, I actually found a place that had a very, very reliable Wi-Fi to where I could have posted the stream no problem. Problem is, I didn't have any way to charge my phone or keep it cool if I had it in there.
Ah, right.
Between that and I did not want to be seen inside of a Starbucks.
Yeah, you're just not feminine enough for Starbucks.
Yeah, well.
I'm not being insulting to Starbucks, but blind girl's not feminine enough for Starbucks.
True.
Well, I will say I definitely went over to the other side of the parking lot and got a sandwich that I enjoyed highly, because I don't eat it all that often, but I did highly enjoy it.
Was it Chick-fil-A?
It was Chick-fil-A.
I knew that's where you were going. Chick-fil-A's. Gotta love the Chick-fil-A's.
It makes me wish I could just go to the States just to sample these restaurants and fast food joints that you keep talking about that we don't have over here.
Chick-fil-A is, the thing is, there's something about it that makes it so just absolutely heaven good, considering how simple it is. It's a breaded deep fried hunk of chicken on a bun. That bun's had a little bit of butter put on it. Two pickles. That's 2 pickles, bun, chicken.
Sounds like this family baker shop that opened up a couple of years ago in my town. I mean, they do all sorts, yeah. But the only thing they ever sell a lot of is their bacon sandwiches.
Right, okay.
Because it's I don't know what it is about the bacon, but I have never tasted bacon done anywhere near as good.
That does happen quite a bit.
Plus that you can get mushrooms or some tomatoes on it free of charge. You're only paying for the bacon and the bun.
Right.
See, if you're gonna put a tomato on my baked sandwich, you best lettuce.
Not if you put mushrooms on as well.
See,
Mushrooms.
I'll go for BLT over that. I never could get used to mushrooms. I could never get. I never could into eating something that the same classification as the shit. Toes.
The same classification as what?
Stuff that grows between your toes.
In my case, that's hair.
Random Goon says, no one does burgers like me anyways. Yeah, apparently, Goon, your burgers are the best.
Yeah, well, that's because he's a yokel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Turn a bed. Eat me a cider drinker.
Right, okay, hang on. There we are.
Did we just lose Chucker?
Probably.
Yes, he'll be back. He might have just gone through a dead zone. It happens.
Yeah. Does that mean he's going to wake up in hospital and be able to predict the future?
I think Random Goons just sent me a picture of his burgers. Hang on.
Where is the damn key?
I'm actually surprised Armskiller isn't in here with his...
Holy!
What? You've just got a... haven't you?
Holy shit, Random Goon, that is awesome.
Random Goon and awesome in the same sentence doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't. Apparently it's from SpongeBob Peter. I've never heard of SpongeBob Peter before, have you?
It was a spin-off. No. Bloody Nora Goon. Yeah, that looks tasty.
Shared with the rest of the class.
Hang on, I'll see if I can find a way.
I accidentally typed Christ Pratt instead of Chris Pratt. I was not disappointed. I like that.
Hang on a sec, I'll show it on the stream actually. I'm just gonna try and be careful as to not show too much because I'm having to bring up WhatsApp on my computer. Ah, here we go. That'll do. Alright, and on air monitor. Check out this bad boy.
If the picture of Dennis the Menace comes up, I'm going to walk down to Manchester and punch. I want it. I want it now. I
And
don't care who I have to kill. I want it.
here's the inside. Oh, that just looks fucking amazing.
That would do two things. That would really satisfy my hunger, and it would serve to annoy the fuck out of the cat because he'd not get any. That's a cake made with meat. That is.
Oh yeah. Apparently, it's the Krabby Patty Supreme with the works double fried batter with a stick red, but I forgot the stick. The heart attacks, but yes, Red Feather, the heart attack special.
Yeah, wouldn't you just love to sit in sit in front of a vegan restaurant and eat one of those?
Yes.
We used to do that whenever we were going to see a band in Newcastle. We'll get some hamburgers from the local street vendors and put extra tomato ketchup in them, and then go and stand outside this particular vegan restaurant and eat them.
That sounds absolutely useless, but okay.
Oh, it was just to be cunts because it used to put people off the food. Maybe just doing that in the 80s, we're responsible for the sort of vegan protesters of the 2000s.
Chloe, go away.
Oh, leave Chloe alone, you meanie.
Poor Chloe.
Trust me, it is definitely not a poor Chloe.
She's a cat. You're not. She's cuter. Therefore, it's a poor Chloe.
Oh, trust me, she's in heat. It's not poor Chloe.
Oh, so she still reacts to penis.
Yeah, actually, she's doing that right now. But luckily, I'm wearing headphones, so I don't have to listen to her go every 5 seconds when you say penis. Although she still twerks, right, cat? Penis? Penis? Yeah?
You realise you're going to have to put up a video of your cat twerking at some point now.
I have on YouTube or on Facebook, and I collected another one, and I was going to send it to people on Discord, but it didn't actually work, so I guess I'll send it on Facebook, because I guess the file was too big. Yeah, she does twerk her ass when you say penis. Yeah.
Yeah, my cat would just sort of look at me.
Yeah, let's see.
Well, that's what all cats do, isn't it? They just sort of look at you.
Have you not noticed with cats? I mean, there's the general cat looking at you, then there's the cat's looking at you because he likes you. There's definitely a cat's looking at you with a disapproving, judgmental stare.
Yeah,
Dogs
good point.
don't have that. Cats do. Cats can make you feel guilty just for getting up on a morning with one look.
Yes, they can.
How do you know you're blind?
Because she, I think, has a clue that I'm blind, so she paws me in the face.
Oh no, all cats do that.
Yeah. If a cat's gently pawing your face, that is a definite sign of affection.
Oh.
If they're using their claws when they do it, that's a definite sign that they don't like you.
Yeah, she's not using her claws, because she's, not that evil. There, I sent you the picture of her shaking her butt when I say penis pat man. It's on Facebook.
Incidentally, Blind Girl, if you do put out a video of Chloe doing that, got the music for you.
Chloe, they're playing porn music for you for strip club and burlesque and stuff. What do you want to do? You want to be a porn star? You want to strip? Or you want to do some burlesque? What do you think? If you do burlesque, you can wear cute skirts and stuff. Yeah. I mean, you don't like wearing hats, but I mean, we could work with that. I'll just give you some Rohypnol and then I'll dress you up. What do you think? You want some Rohypnol? Yeah? You want to try a roofie? You want a roofie? Yeah? Oh, great. I would also love to roofie you right now. Damn cat.
By the way, this isn't for this doesn't just happen on streams. By the way, Blind Girl really does talk to her cat like that.
I do. Chloe. Chloe. Want to get roofied? You do? You want to be roofied? Come here. Yeah, come here. Yeah, I'm not going to kick you off the bed again, I promise. I'm sorry, I know, that was like treating you like Odie, like a common dog. I'm really sorry. Come here, stupid. Sometimes I just wind my foot back and then extend it again, and she just goes woof off the bed, and I am vindicated. Just saying.
Nobody believes you, you know.
Yeah, not even the cat.
Nope.
James Woodwright's asking, did I see the new Commie Soldiers dancing? I haven't yet, but I will give it a look later. Does the cat ever talk back? Yes. I've heard Chloe talk back.
I can hear her talking about right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I just have to look at her and she purrs right now because she's in heat. Seriously, if I just look her way, she goes, ah! And I'm like, seriously. What? What? What is your major malfunction? What do you want from me?
What are you doing?
What do you want? Do you want to go off the balcony?
Do you
I
want
can
to
make
go
it
through the
happen.
window?
Yeah, exactly. I can make it freaking happen, man. Seriously, man, cats in heat. If only I could get her to a vet without her just ripping off the vet's head, that would be freaking great. Yeah, Chloe, I don't have enough insurance to cover what happens when the vet sues me for you fighting him to the death.
All right, that's just what?
I just. Yeah.
Well, okay, see, she's feral, right? So if I put her in a cat cage and take her to the vet, she's gonna fight to the death, and then the vet's gonna fucking sue me when he has no face. Because this is how it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, careful, she's feral, and he'll be like, oh, I've worked on so many cats, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
And
don't
then,
worry.
Don't worry about it. And then the cat's like, fucking A, you think I'm like all the other cats? And then he's gonna come out and be like, Judy, secretary, get to my lawyer. And he's gonna have no face.
Are you, by the sounds of it, are you taking your cat to a vet or a restaurant?
Yeah, I was going to ask, why is the vet suddenly Transylvanian?
I don't know.
I thought it was Transylvanian by Italy by the sound of it.
I don't know, but all I know is I get to my
pizza
fucking
pie.
cat to pick. Exactly. She likes the pizza pie, actually. But, no, man, I can't get my fucking feral cat to fix because she's a fucking nightmare. She will kill you. She's like Freddy Krueger with extra claws.
My cat actively likes the vet.
Yeah, my cat doesn't like anything but me.
That's why the vet has a hard time with my cat, because the vet's trying to examine the cat, and the cat's trying to rub up against the vet.
Right.
Yeah, no, my cat's just gonna give a big fuck you to the face. But yeah, I taught Chloe to talk back to me, so if I say stuff, when she's not in heat anyways, if I say stuff that sounds like a question, she'll meow back. When she's in heat, all I have to do is look at her, say stuff, or even poke her, and she meows. Yeah.
You got one hell of a strange cat.
Yeah, she's like possessed or something.
I've told you my cat likes to play ambush.
Yeah.
At 3 o'clock this morning, he nearly got kicked down the stairs because of that. I'd gotten up, gone to the toilet, right? Well, you know, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. You don't bother with the lights, do you?
Nope.
Nah.
So, straight to the toilet, come out. Then all of a sudden, pain in my right leg. It's the cat. Yeah, he got hoofed.
My cat gets hoofed a lot.
Yeah, he was damn lucky I hoofed him in the right direction, otherwise he would have gone flying down the stairs.
Again, my cat gets hoofed a lot. She's just lucky there are no stairs. But there are walls. There are walls. I'm not saying I've done this before, but there are walls.
Oh. Poor
I
Chloe.
can't see her. It's not my fault. She comes bolting out of the bedroom because I gave her food in the kitchen, and she just fucking realized it when I was finished because she's late to the ball there. And so I'm walking out, and she goes right in front of me just as I'm about to keep walking, and woof into the wall.
Cats are brilliant at that. They'll stop right in front of you.
Not my fault. I'm blind.
It's not my fault. I'm carrying a tray full of food and can't see what's directly below us.
Yeah, pretty much. That too.
Well, one of the things that annoys me about my cat is you put his food out for him, right? He's been pestering you for 2 solid hours for his food, right? Because he has a specified food time. He gets his food. You go to the kitchen to make yours. He's forgotten all about his food. He wants yours now.
Yep, that sounds about right. I mean, cats are more like dogs. If Chloe heard that, she'd be like, I am insulted, but she didn't, so we're good.
Or you at least hope she didn't.
Oh, she totally didn't. Otherwise, there'd be a fight to the death.
Either that was just planned to get you when you go to sleep.
That's what kittens do to their mothers when they are nursing. Is that the padding thing, the making bread thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no fucking way she's gonna do that. No fucking way.
With adult cats, that's also a sign of affection.
Yes.
Yeah, and with me, it's a sign of get off my bed.
It's also a sign of security as well. Cats don't feel they do not need.
Yeah, see, she won't need at me anyways because she's too busy destroying my furniture while I'm asleep.
It's when you hear it with power tools that you got to start worrying.
You know what? I wouldn't even be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Cat,
Like, you know
cat
that
with a
phone
drill.
You're always playing with instead of petting me? Fucking gone. You know that tablet that you're always playing with instead of petting me? Fucking gone. Yeah, that's you just start racking it up.
Why is there cat shit on my tablet?
Right on the home button as well.
Yep. Why is all the spaghetti behind my computer ripped out of the wall and tangled up? Cat.
Fucking mint. I don't know why that meme is so funny, but fucking mint.
What
I think
meme?
it's because Canadians stole it from you.
What?
So on TikTok, a bunch of people took this thing from Britain, and they go fucking mint all the time after everything. But like car don't start, so you gotta jerry rig it
Stop
with a
doing
screwdriver.
that! We stop.
Fucking mint.
The kids stopped doing that in the 90s over here.
Yeah, well, Canada stole it.
Oh dear.
Canada can keep it. We don't want it back.
Mint.
Yep, fucking mint. Although every once in a while, a certain Canadian YouTuber will say fucking A.
Is that you, blind girl?
Canadians say that a lot, though, don't they?
Eh?
Eh?
No.
Fucking eh?
Only when we're around people that don't live in Canada.
Hey, Fonzie was Canadian, wasn't
Hey.
Something like that. That's here, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't know. I used to like Canadian stuff when I was a kid. I mean, there was this program they used to put on, particularly over the summer holidays in the 70s, called the Beachcombers. Used to enjoy that.
Never heard of that one.
You know?
No.
Really about this Greek Canadian guy called Nick Adonade. They had this boat, you know, and it was all set on the lakes. But, yeah, it was a good fucking show.
Fair enough. Right, I'm just going to go
I've
for a
never
wee.
heard of it.
Just going to go for a wee. I'll be back in a second.
But if I were you, I'd go for PS4. They're much more amusing.
Ha ha ha.
Alright, I guess I gotta read the chat and shit because I'm supposed to be responsible with Peter's stream.
Hold on. How can you read the chat?
Siri can read it for me. Okay, I'm trying to be responsible with Peter's stream, okay?
Hold on. Who are you, and what have you done with the real blind girl?
Okay, fair enough, but I'm trying to be responsible.
And I'm trying to help you be your real self.
Yeah, that's fair.
Type 1 in the chat if you think blind girl should be responsible. Type 2, she should be her real self. Type 3 if you don't give a shit.
So where have you been anyway, Sir Batman?
I've been around. I've really been content with this one. What's I'm on with?
I'm back.
Okay.
They give you 3 books to, question books to do over the course of the course.
Oh.
Of the course of the course. Of course.
Yeah, I've been procrastinating.
Ah, right.
Yeah, 10 weeks. Finishes on the 12th of December. Yeah, 10 weeks to do these books, and I haven't quite finished the first one yet. And after reading through them, I know I could do them all within a solid week.
Right.
Oh, look at that! The 2 people in chat said they don't care, Batman.
Well, you laughing at it means I don't care about you.
Fair. Red Feather, Petrolkin, how dare you betray me?
Nice going, Red Feather. I'll send you a check in the post. His name will be Yuri.
Yuri, fucking hell.
Fucking mid.
You know the leader of the SDLP, Joe Swinson.
Nope.
Never met them.
Or does she have Jimmy Carter-esque teeth?
This is a question I can't answer.
I mean, I was there was a video on about her, and she's talking, and I'm sure her teeth are so big that when she talks, she can't separate her teeth.
Right.
Yeah, nobody cares about you, Arms Killer.
Fair enough.
Yeah, as much as I like Jacob Rees-Mogg, his son looks creepy.
Well, I wouldn't know, man. I can't see people. I don't know if they're creepy.
Jacob Rees-Mogg looks a little creepy himself.
Jacob Rees-Mogg looks like the nice SS officer.
The nicest.
Sorry, the nice Gestapo officer.
Yeah. Now, I don't really want to be here.
But you did. You had the nice one, and the bad one. I mean, you had the hair flick one. It was all for torture, and that. You've got the nice one who's offering you a cigarette and a cup of coffee and wants to talk. I want to be your friend.
Gonna be your friend.
This would be much easier if you just told us where.
Yes, that's true, Red Feather. He's now just called Andy Windsor.
Oh shit, there's another village up here.
He got fired by the Queen.
No, he got relieved of his royal duties.
Right.
He got fired by the Queen.
Yeah, that would basically mean, in his position, that he would lose all of his titles and estates, probably spend some time in the bloody tower before having his head chopped off. That hasn't happened.
Well, that's because it's her favorite son, so he just gets fired.
No. I believe her favorite son is the one who wants to be an actor.
Oh.
The youngest one. The one I suspect is a closet homosexual, but yeah.
Right.
Yes, the one who ran away from the Royal Marines to join RADA.
Ah.
Yeah, Edward.
What is with this fucking town?
What is with this town?
Yeah, man, everybody's fucking asleep and shit.
What?
Everybody's all asleep in this little village that I'm playing in Dragon Quest 3.
Kariana says, that's what happens when you say 14-year-olds aren't minors but are prostitutes.
Exactly! Oh my god, that bitch is just like, what the fuck? I can't remember her name, but that was just the most disgusting statement she could have ever made. Nobody knows what I'm talking about?
Actually, I don't. Like I say, I've not really been focusing much on the news lately. Not really been focusing much on anything, if I'm honest. But
well, there's this girl, this like journalist reporter, some lady, something or other. Anyways, she was the one that said 14-year-old girls, they're not minors because they're not children, and therefore, he's not a pedophile. He's a prostitution person.
Technically,
a prostitution person, to give them the technical term, of course.
Technically, he's not a paedophile because
they're not
technically
minors.
they're physically developed. But in the eyes of the law and in the eyes of society,
They're minors.
Children.
Yeah.
But she was actually defending him by saying, "Oh no, they're not. He was soliciting prostitution. It wasn't pedophilia."
Defensible.
Yeah.
She was trying to defend it anyways, like a complete douchebag.
Yeah, next thing she's trying to defend Gary Glitter. Remember him? Do you want to be in my gang when he can't because you're over 7?
Yep.
Yeah, and Carriera says, well, Meister Pete, I still love that, Meister Pete, thank you. That statement was actually made to defend him from being a pedo, and yes, he wasn't a pedo, they are sex workers. Yeah, no, not at the age of 14. Not at the age of 14.
No.
No.
Unless, of course, you belong to a certain faith from a certain part of the world.
Let's not go down that road, Batman.
Yeah, I was going to say...
We're already on thin ground as it is.
I was going to say, but enough about Scientology.
Oh, you wuss. We'll be fine.
Oh. Scientology.
Yeah. Yes, I mean the lies that they spun Tom Cruise with, and he still hasn't become a fully grown man.
Get on the rack. Anyway,
I still can't get over those Family Guy episodes where Tom Cruise turns up.
go on.
I mean, they're getting totally out of scale. There's no way he's as tall as Stewie. But actually, joking apart, what I've heard about the bloke, it amazes me that he isn't doing the voice himself.
Where's the key?
Where?
Where's the key?
Ow. Don't know what I've done on my right arm, but it feels like a sprain, but it's been there for like five weeks now.
Overuse. Anyway.
No, I'm ambidextrous.
Well, I got to go soccer practice. All right, good night, Red Feather.
Night, Red Feather.
Night, Red Feather. I hope you get good at the soccer.
Oh my god, where's the damn key?
It's over there.
Chloe has it hidden somewhere.
You know how irritating it is when they're like, you have to find the right key, and you're like, what?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. What?
And you're blind on top of that, so you're like, where the fuck is the right key? I don't know. Oh. Where am I?
Got into an argument on the YouTube comments section with some guy because he started off by responding to one of my comments with "Yeah, right, boomer." So I got in an argument with him about that, and ended up by saying, "Well, yeah, yours is the generation that thought the Tide Pod challenge was a good."
Right.
And he conceded the entire argument on that basis.
That wasn't a Twitter argument then, really.
That was a YouTube argument.
Well, yeah. But if you can win an argument by just reminding them that, yeah, the Tide Pod Challenge happened, then it's not really an argument.
No, it isn't. Hello, Honey Monster.
Hey, Honey Monster.
I've never actually heard Honey Monster on a stream before.
It doesn't have a voice.
Wouldn't it be funny if he actually sounded like the characters in the adverts? That's what happened to Henry McGee, isn't it? He didn't die. Honey Monster ate him. Hey, there's a question for you. Characters like that. Who do you think would win in an all winner takes all, no holds barred, anything goes fight? The Honey Monster or Mr. Blobby?
Mr. Blobby. I hear he's quite vicious.
Yeah. Did you ever see the first one they did where they had Will Carling? It was supposed to be about rugby and had Will Carling on. And
No.
Carling was getting so annoyed he was just attacking the Mr. Blobby character whenever he thought the camera was off him. Oh, he was even more vicious than Mr. Blobby than Mr. Blobby was being to him. Fucking hilarious. Oh, Bluetooth headphones.
I know, right?
Yeah. I much prefer. It might be because I'm old-fashioned, but I much prefer a pair of headphones that actually plug into my computer.
Why?
I just do. I find that cordless peripherals have a tendency to run out of charge just when you least expect it.
Yeah, they do.
Also, especially with like cordless mice. I remember going to my cousin's house once to see how he was doing, and seeing his cordless mouse go flying from his bedroom to smash against the bathroom door. Because he'd been playing, I forget what game it was, but his mouse decided it was no longer had enough charge to work right in the middle of a critical period.
Oh, that's not good. Well, with me, it's normally my phone that's the first to go. When if I'm out and about, like I've got a pair of like just Bluetooth earphones, and they're the ones that come with the little charging box.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, and they last. They last. I just wish my fucking phone did. My phone is pretty much on constant charge.
It seems to me that the battery technology has in no way kept up with the actual phone technology.
No.
As I've still got one of those old Nokia 3800s or 3810s. I think
Yeah.
Yeah, phone and text only. The battery lasts for 2 weeks without being charged.
Bloody hell.
And I'm sorry, Honey Monster, I did misread that slightly. Yeah, I glanced up and I thought I was sure you said that you sound like Debbie McGee.
That's magic.
That's Paul Daniels.
Yeah, I know, but
And it's horrifying how close you sounded to him.
New phones will not let you get in to change the batteries without a hot air gun and sweat. Yeah, true. Actually, no, my phone does have a removable battery. And Honey Monster says, that's funny. Not a lot.
Oh God, can you remember that advert? I can't remember what it was, but it had Paul Daniels, Debbie McGee, what you call him from BBC, used to do the sports. Yeah, the guy with the tash.
Des Lynam.
Yeah, and a few others singing. Yeah, it was to get donations, and so don't donate to this such and such, otherwise this won't stop.
Oh yeah, I think.
And then the more than exceeded the donations, and again, yeah, as a special treat, they've got them all sitting there, and it says fucking hungry-looking lions. No, it wasn't Dickie Davis. It was Des Lynam.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm not old enough for that.
Dickie Davis also had a Malin streak as well.
He had a what?
The Malins, you not remember them?
No.
They all had the white streak in their hair.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. It was one of those Catherine Cooks and their serializations. God, I'm showing my age.
Yes.
Have I missed anything fun while I've been away?
Not really.
No, not really. Like I was saying before, I kind of slowed down a bit on making videos, but I'm getting back up to speed. I've been pretty much out of the loop when it comes to news and things like that. Not really been paying much attention.
What Blind Girls Love Life? How's that?
Terrible. I'm still single.
Oh, I thought you were going to say terrible. I'm back with Scotty.
No, that would have been just unbearable, but alright.
Oh dear.
We're not expecting that, were you, Peter?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, G to gas.
But
I can't imagine Frank Bob surviving seeing a hooker's dress without falling over with a heart attack, Honey Monster. In fact, isn't he dead now?
yeah, Frank Boff is dead.
Yeah. So, yeah, I definitely can't imagine him sniffing coke off a hooker's breast. Sounds like an opinionated Scotsman.
What? I'm gonna say what?
I don't know. I only work here, sir. I see. The Batwoman show is in danger of being axed.
Oh, good. It was terrible.
I actually derive entertainment. Not off the actual show itself. I watch a guy called Thrice Unlimited's reviews of it, and they're fucking hilarious.
Of course they are.
Oh God, Tom wants to try to be cockney. All right then.
All right then.
Core blimey, governor.
Hang on.
Yeah. I'm reading that. I'm reading the thing. Sorry. I'm now reading a Honey Monster in the style of Dick Van Dyke doing a Cockney accent.
Any particular reason, or have you just lost your mind and want some fun?
Yeah, let's
Probably
go
that
with
one.
Let's go with that one.
Yeah.
and I'm still playing Skyrim. It's amazing how long I've had that game. I still find new stuff. Or even just new ways to play the fucking game. Dick Van Dyke impersonating a Nigerian. I wouldn't put it past him.
No, I wouldn't either.
Okay, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
Drugs.
What has happened? Hang on,
Yeah,
there's-
I think all of my party members are on drugs because they're sucking. Okay, elaboration. I'm playing Dragon Quest, and you get like 3 buddies to fight with, and they're sucking really like hardcore, and not in a sexual way. Don't even think about it.
I was
but-
going to say, have you been installing mods?
No.
You know those dungeon delving games where you get a party. They should make a one where it's a dungeon delving game, typical dungeon, but instead of the normal party you get, it's a party of 4 mean girls.
I got 2 girls.
No, the typical mean girls like the cheerleader and all that type of thing.
Mm.
Yeah, I know what they are. I have no recollection of them because high school. My brain just blocks out those shit.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, not really. It needed to be done anyway, but I'm a fuck. I had a bit of a panic then. Right. Whilst we've been talking, I was just looking at the drives on my PC because I was trying to free up some space. I've got a pen drive plugged in, and there's 1 gigabyte of room left on it. I thought it was one of the hard drives in the computer. I thought, what the fuck has filled that up? That had about 20 gigs in there before.
I can remember when.
And then.
Gigabyte was my largest fucking
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah, so could I. But so I just delete it. I just found some pretty hefty files that I have no use for anymore. Deleted them and then just looked back and went, it's still saying 1 gigabyte. Nothing. Wait a sec. I'm looking at the wrong drive.
I hope what you deleted wasn't important.
No, it wasn't. It was an installer for something that I've got installed, so I don't need it anymore.
Oh, I got one of those phone calls again today before I went out for my course from Talk Security Services.
Oh, right.
Apparently, my computer's been conducting illegal operations online. So they're going to turn off my internet.
Lying sacks of shit.
Go on. Right, go on then. But you will not be able to use your computer at all. Yeah, go on. I don't care. Go on. Do you have an iPad? Yes. You will not be able to use that either. No, I don't care. Go on. You are not concerned about this? No, actually, I'm stealing all my Wi-Fi from next door. It'll be their internet you'll be turning off, not mine.
Right, hang on a sec. This is something. Right, I got a little not overexcited, so that I did this, but I found I could do this. So I decided to download a PlayStation 2 emulator, right? And I downloaded a couple of ISOs for games I've not played for years that I really wanted to play. And I was going to share them on stream. I was going to play them on stream. I'm going to show you why I can't do that. Because PlayStation 2 emulation is fucking awful. But, right, where is it? PCS. PCSX. One. Yeah, here we go. So, the emulator. Right. The games emulate and they work and they're fine, right? However, there is one massive problem. You need a really, really big high-end computer to... this might actually crash the stream, I've just thought, but we'll see. Fast.
I don't need a PS2 emulator. I just have to go upstairs, get my PS2, and plug it into my TV.
And I've got a PS2 as well, actually. It's just I've just got the PS2. No, no cables or even a control. Well, technically, I have got a controller for it, but no cables or anything.
One of my favourite PS2 discs is actually the Midway Classics. Yeah, things like Gauntlet.
Yeah.
The hardest paper.
Oh, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Right. Get that off screen. This isn't just because I'm streaming, by the way. What you can see in here is how this emulator runs.
I can't hear anything because I don't have your stream open because I'd get booted out of Discord.
So yeah, this is supposed to be 24 the game, running on a Look. Oh. No, that's how it runs throughout the whole game. Not just cutscenes.
Right, so it actually runs better on the emulator than it did on the PS2.
Just really awfully slow. Painfully so.
How much RAM have you got on your computer?
7 gigs. I know it's weird to have an odd amount of RAM, but
yeah, that
I
slight
do.
echo might have been me personally because I wanted to hear what the emulator sounded like, so I turned the stream on. Yeah, Percy was saying there was a slight echo.
Yeah.
He's never going to get rid of that.
I call him petroleum jelly.
No,
Sometimes petrol can.
no. Whenever he something starts talking, I just picture this small dapper man in a business suit and a bowler hat.
Oh, hold on. Why not 8? I think I've said this before on stream. When I upgraded the RAM on this computer, one of the RAM cards I was sent didn't work well with the others, so I had to plug one of the 1 GB ones back in.
You know what computer I wouldn't mind having?
A good one?
The central core computer from the Enterprise. I mean, can you imagine how dangerous hollow technology would be? Like those hollow suites. You'd have people just not going into work at all because they'd be spending all the time in those fucking things. They'd be so massively addictive. It's like if you had virtual reality that was indistinguishable from real life. That would be ridiculously addictive as well, wouldn't it?
Yep.
And now we're getting into Red Dwarf territory, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Better than life.
True. There was as well in Red Dwarf, in one of the newer series, the Dave series. There was that computer that could predict what they were about to ask it to do and then did it anyway.
Yeah.
But also did it in exactly the same way that they would do it themselves. So ended up what's it, deliberately screwing things up because they knew Rimmer would screw things up.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
And it ended up deleting itself because it knew that they wanted to delete itself.
Yeah.
Well, I think the best replacement computer was actually Queeg. You don't remember
Queeg? Yes, of course I remember Queeg. It's one of my favourite episodes of early Red Dwarf, that. Queeg.
Yep. Yeah, back when Holly was actually intelligent, we used to play massive pranks on them. Like the Norweb Federation.
Yes. Yes, I love that. You know, that whole scene was just a retelling of a sketch they did on radio. They did the same joke on the series Son of Cliche.
I didn't know that because I never saw that.
It was a radio series, so I don't think anyone ever saw that.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I've
If they'd been contemporaries, the crossover between the young ones and Red Dwarf would have been brilliant.
No.
I mean, yeah, Rimmer and Crichton might have ended up killing Rick and Vivian.
Yeah.
But it would have still been a good show. Or a good episode. So what did you think about the Red Dwarf movie, Back to Earth?
Batman? I've done a video about that.
Yeah, but nobody watches your videos.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, cheers, Blind Girl.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, why not kick him when he's down, Blind Girl?
Yeah, thanks. I'm trying to get myself out of this quagmire and G myself up to make content again, but yeah, if no one's going to watch them, why bother, eh?
You know what? We love you, Pete. I was just kidding. I totally.
I should probably just stop making videos and content altogether and just be here to do tech support for you guys.
Oh, that would be awesome. Could you?
You're laughing, Peter, but she's not joking.
Aye.
I mean, but who would we get our funnies from?
Yes. Yes, I exist solely for tech support and to appear on other people's streams to make them funnier.
That's exactly. Wow, you know your true calling in life. It's like you know what you're good at. Wow. Not so many people are very good at pinpointing what they're truly good at, but you, Pete, you've got it.
Aye.
He's a good lad, as Peter.
Well, that was a kick in the taint I didn't really need, but thank you.
Aww, he's taking my sarcasm real. Aww.
No, of course
Don't take my sarcasms as the real.
Blind Girl, you're a woman. Your sarcasm is the reals.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, what else was I put on this planet to do except not to kick Pete when he's down?
Hey, what's got
Just
eight
saying.
legs? What's got eight legs and big black cunt?
Dunno.
Peter?
The 18.
Oh, dear.
What do you call 4 buffs and a 4 transit van?
Peter?
The AIDS team.
I was gonna say everything just is gonna be the answer is gonna be Peter.
Okay, what's the love of your life called?
Never mind.
Oh. Actually, I'll consider that a good thing.
Yeah. That's
Well,
you're probably right.
If you did notice, before the relationship, Scotty was a bright, cheerful, amiable, easygoing, lovable, cheeky chappy. Now look at him. Yeah, I didn't believe that either.
No.
you know what? It's sometimes you just it's just disgusting.
Hey, blind girl. If somebody broke into your apartment and didn't steal anything but rearrange the furniture while you were out,
Yeah.
could that be classed as a hate crime?
Yes. But I mean, you know, it's fine. I mean, I can figure it out. It's not that big. You know, just don't do it. Just don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't rearrange my furniture while I'm not here.
All
My
right.
screen's take enough abuse as it is.
All right. I won't then. Bloody hell.
Well, actually, we were going to put a little, we were going to lower the floor of your main room, by a few feet. So it's like 2 steps down when you enter it. Just as a surprise.
Yeah, just to see what happens, right? You know what happens? Gravity happens. That's exactly what happens.
Blind girl face plants.
Called gravity. Do you speak it? I do, on a daily basis.
That's another thing about, when I get up and use the toilet in the middle of the night, we don't put the lights on. I leave my bedroom, walk 4 feet, got to go down 4 stairs, along, then up 2 stairs. When it's dark, you usually forget 1 step, don't you?
Sometimes. Most of the time, no, because my stick tells me
Or
how to not fall down
when
the stairs.
It's dark and you're going up the stairs, you add 1 step that isn't there.
The thing is, though, Batman, at your age, you're getting up and going to the toilet in the middle of the night about 3 or 4 times a night, aren't you?
Once, actually. I'm 55, not 85. Peter,
Batman almost sounds offended.
You're a millennial, aren't you?
Yeah.
By the very literal definition of it, yes.
Apparently, your generation's has got a shorter life expectancy than mine.
Yeah, that's because we're dumb.
Hello, Big Drew.
Hey, Big Drew. You know what? Since most of the blind trucking's in the chat, I'm gonna let everybody know now. I'm probably not gonna stream tonight because I feel like utter crap and I haven't done anything for my stream. Somebody tell Tracker.
Yep. Percy could have filled you with anything.
I think I'm still high from paint fumes.
At least you haven't got a freaking building site either side of you. No, for some reason, both of my neighbours have decided their homes need heavy renovation. I live in a terraced house as well.
You live in a terrorist house?
Terraced. Terrorist. Not terrorist. Don't come from Manchester.
No, they painted the stairwell, but because it's so cold outside...
How do you know?
Because I can smell it! And because they put duct tape in front of the door, so I feel that before the door knocks to tell me not to open the door and go down the stairs.
And she was wondering for a hot second there why the walls were damp.
Anyway.
Now Chloe's got a nice fine glossy coat.
Yeah. Literally. Oh, she went for the gloss, not the matte.
Yeah. Yeah, she sat on the mat.
Keza, actually, for your information, we have been twice.
Big Joe, that. Don't you think that's a cruel thing to ask blind girl?
Probably. But people ask me shitty things all the time.
It says, are you going to see Charlie's Angels?
Oh, no, guys. Don't go for Big Dro like that. He'll take you seriously. Leave Big
It's
Dro
not his
alone.
fault. He's a literal guy.
I think he knows me well enough to know by now to know that most of the things out of my mouth are meant in good fun.
He's a pretty literal guy.
How do you know he's pretty? Have you seen him? Wait, hold on a second.
But we
guess no.
love Big Dro here.
How do you know she's gag, Big Joe? Have you seen her?
What?
Well, he says he thought blind girls just gag.
Ah,
What?
right.
I think he meant a gag, as in a joke, as in
Oh.
you're not really blind.
Oh, no. I'm very
Either
blind.
applies.
I even have my I'm blind card.
It is just a card that says I'm blind. Or, yeah.
It's a Canadian National Institute for the Blind official I'm blind ID card.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, night, TC.
Right, TC. When he says he's off to bed, what he means is he's going to do his teeth, put his blindfold on that, and then drop down at that trash can that he lives in
Fair enough.
that alleyway.
Mm.
Before he's woken up by Officer Dibble.
I thought you were going for some sort of Top Cat reference.
I wouldn't have gotten it.
Not from what I've heard, blind girl. Not from what I've heard.
No, hang on. Blind girl's problem at
Yeah,
the
you need
moment is
Chucker for
that
that.
she isn't getting it.
Yeah. Or if she is, you just didn't see.
It's been 4 years, lads. 4 years, my friends. Yes.
Right, so better check, see if it hasn't healed.
Thanks,
Right.
Batman.
Remember I was trying to give you advice, Blind Girl, on sort of what to put in the subtitle on your Plenty of Fish account? It's been 4 years, lads. It's been 4 years. Definitely should be on there.
Yeah, the lights are on, but nobody's turning up for business.
Oh, dear God. See, that's why I would... No. I would not let people know that it's been 4 years, because I'm not looking for a penis. I'm looking for the man that comes with the penis, okay? I can buy a penis at the store.
Listen. Oh, Christ, I just had flashbacks to the time I told you to put DTF on there as well.
Don't Talk Foreign was a brilliant idea. I just wish it was a thing.
Blind girl, Big Joe would like to know 4 years for what?
You know what? If you didn't get it, mate, it's good. It's good. You know what? You're good. Just don't bother. Just
Big
pretend
Joe.
you didn't hear a thing.
After reading that 4 years for what, my suggestion to you is be careful in your courtship. Make sure you pick a good Christian woman.
What does a good Christian woman have to do with anything? You know what? It's been so long. I might as well revert back to a fucking virgin.
Yeah, you might go check. You could well have.
Probably did.
Oof.
Oh God, I'm fucking lost. Why?
How do you know you're lost?
Because I don't know where I am. It's a big, gigantic maze cage, and it's gonna take me like 8 hours to get out because I'm blind.
Yeah, I was going to say, and you're blind.
Yeah. Let's just hope I don't die before I find my way out of this weird cave. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you.
You're talking to Crow again, aren't you?
How can you tell?
'Cause he keeps saying nobody likes you.
She could have been talking to you.
No, because she would have said nobody likes you, Batman.
Oh, Chloe responded. I'm going to stop trying to plug that cable into my monitor.
Oh, good, I didn't die.
Being annoyed at my cat when I got up this morning. He tried to get on my lap. No, I'm sorry, I don't want you on my lap. On my bad books. And cats can definitely pick up on the emotion of people when they talk to them. Because the way he got back off my lap and went into his little cat house, he looked so dejected that I thought, well, my work here is done. I was in a good mood with him. His misery was my satisfaction.
Do 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 do.
Do, do, do.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Peter.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
What has this stream become?
I don't know. You're the one that asked for people to come on because you were lonely, and this is what happened.
Yep.
They were not my words.
Pete asked us to come on because he was lonely. You could hear it in his voice when he's like, "Everybody, come into the hallway, and you can join up." And I get there, and nobody's there, and I'm like, "Oh."
Well, not even your mate Percy.
No, nobody was there, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'll join."
Oh, it was a pity join, was it?
I just felt bad. I was like, "Oh, he's cool, popular
joined...
man, and there's nobody here. I gotta join."
Well, Peter, to be honest, I only came because I could hear Blind Girl.
Fair.
Figures.
But I thought you were lonely.
So there's this queue at the pearly gates, right, to get into heaven, and in the queue, some nuns. And as the first one gets up to St. Peter, he goes, "Ladies, as you've taken your holy vows before you died, before you get into heaven, you must cleanse yourself, and to do that, you must wash whichever part of you last touched a man in lust." So the first nun looks a bit embarrassed. Dips her hands in, washes them, goes on. The second nun, she looks even more embarrassed because she's got to take the top off, wash her breasts. She looks really embarrassed. She gives St. Peter like an embarrassed grin and moves on. The third nun has got pulled up a skirt, and she's getting a good wash there. And she hears this other nun behind her going, "Will you please hurry up with that? Some of us have got to gargle in that stuff."
Fair enough.
That is gross, Batman. That is gross.
That's another thing that nun said.
How long have I been going for?
A couple hours at least.
Yeah.
What's got 4 legs and goes woof?
Peter?
BP oil platforms. It's still funny.
Oh dear, Batman.
What the hell was that?
What was what?
What the hell was that? I heard a robotic voice saying something.
I am your thoughts.
You the dirty thoughts, maybe. Batman has thoughts?
Yeah, you never seen Catwoman before?
Yeah.
Only you, and apparently blind girl, can hear me, Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter's fucking over boys to text.
You know what? And people thought I was being a child playing with my son's tablet when
You're
he
losing
Go
it,
Loco.
Batman.
Peter, it's obvious it's you because whenever that voice comes on, it's coming from your fucking speaker.
No. It's obvious it's him because whenever Pete giggles.
Like a big girl.
Yeah. He's like, hey, I wrote something funny this time.
Tee hee.
Oh my god.
Peter, I hope your testicles migrate to the soles of your feet and you take up jumping. As a mode of transport.
That's just a bit mean,
Okay,
isn't
that
it,
took
Batman?
too long to say. You should have just went, I hope you get taste buds in your colon.
I hope you get taste buds in your
That's
colon. Oh.
Oh, I hope he gets. No, I hope his nose migrates to just above his arse.
Or the colon. The colon is also, you know, very nice and punchlineable. You know, another good one is I hope you get taste buds inside your stomach.
May your soul be reborn as a May your soul be reborn as a tapeworm with motion sickness in the stomach of a bulimic woman.
But probably a little bit more fluidly and easier to say, surely.
Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on an island? What? Why? You mean it was an island the whole time? Okay, it wasn't a cave. I was just stuck on an island. Yes, I've been like just shamelessly playing Dragon Quest 3 while on your stream.
Oh, that's fine, Blind Girl. That's fine. I've played video games when I've been on your stream.
How dare you?
I've sometimes muted myself and slept on your streams. Wait, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
What? I'm stuck on this island?
Yes.
I have the same feeling. But I actually am stuck on this fucking island.
Sucks to be you. Fucking mint.
Fucking mint.
May the fleas of 1,000 camels infest your armpits.
That's fine, I shave. What? I shaved, therefore they wouldn't live there anyway. Probably just migrate to the cat, and well, who cares about that?
Actually, you do get fleas that live on bare skin as well.
Yeah,
they
but
probably
she's
don't
a human,
have
not a
that.
bear.
Yeah, you know, or a camel, and therefore they'd probably just infest the cat, and that'd be another reason to throw her off the balcony. Hey, Chloe, you want fleas? Yeah? You want some fleas? Okay. I can make that happen, you know. Yeah. I'll just find a stray cat, and I'll bring it in for a couple of days, and then you can have fleas. You really want some fleas? Yeah? Okay. Okay, I can make that happen. Alright. You at least want a flea collar? No? Oh, wow, you're brave. Alright.
Just as a disclaimer, Chloe is actually alright in Blind Girl's care. It's fine.
You've got to say that, otherwise she'll find you and kill you, people.
Okay, you know what? If people think that Chloe is not with like the best human being ever, they need to just see the inside of my apartment with the 2 bins full of cat toys, the water fountain, and the constant wet food that she gets to inhale twice a day.
Yeah,
Butt food.
You notice she says 2 bins full of cat toys, which she never opens so the cat can never play with them. They're just there to torment the cat.
Oh, totally. Like I said, the Meowbox theme yesterday that I got for this month was New York. Yeah, that's right, New York. So there was a pretzel, a yellow cab stuffed with catnip, a bagel with ham and cheese,
and a
Sorry, a
fishing
what?
rod toy with a pizza. There was a bagel with ham and cheese.
A what?
A yellow cab.
A bagel.
A bagel.
Do you mean a bagel?
You know, yeah, a bagel.
What's a bagel?
It's like a bagel only asks for money.
You know what? Change the accent. Accent, okay? Bagel with fucking ham. A beagle. There we go. A beagle with ham.
Beagle.
There we go. At least then it sounds like I meant to say it that way.
A sad-looking dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, have you noticed something?
What?
Whenever blind girl's getting annoyed or angry or frustrated, she
I beat
starts
up my chair.
really sound like a valley girl.
Yeah. Totally. Hello,
Fuck you,
Cryptic.
Seriously, fuck you, dear bud. Okay.
Oh, clipback.
But yeah, so a beagle with ham and cheese and a fishing rod with a pizza on the end of it, and then attached to the pizza with a little mouse. And then there was a pretzel and a yellow cab.
What kind of rod?
A little fishing rod toy for cats.
That's not what you said. You said a fishing rod.
Not bad, man.
James Woodwright, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Like I said at the start of the stream, I'm streaming tonight because I'm not going to stream tomorrow. Instead, I'm going to stream on Saturday.
Yeah, and you're totally gonna stream over Trucker's post trip. Which means we'll have to just make fun of you for like an hour or something. And then we'll get bored and make fun of somebody else, like Scotsman or something.
You're such a lovely person, aren't you?
Oh, I am the most awesome person you will ever meet. Just saying.
Who wants hairy no one. No one, Cryptic. No one wants that.
I would guess Cryptic does.
Well, yeah. Actually.
Oh, this restores health and stuff. This spot right here. Oh.
And we all know that Cryptic is really Welsh.
So it's not hair, it's toes. It's wool.
Yep.
Toes? What the fuck?
I know. Totally. Yeah, that's very fucking interesting.
What's very fucking interesting?
I don't know. There's like this random square that you walk on and like heals everybody. Like instantly. Super awesome.
Oh yeah, and if you take another 2 steps, there's another random square that kills everybody.
Alright, good night, James.
Good night, James. May your sleep be peaceful and uninterrupted.
Big Dro. I wax my toes just like all us manly men.
Am I the only person who, when reading that, heard the voice of David Hyde Pierce speaking?
I think so, because I can't remember what David Hyde Pierce sounds like anymore.
Niles from Frasier.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember what he sounded like.
Very effeminate.
That was the impression
Oh,
I
shit,
could,
I just
that I was
paralyzed
getting,
myself.
yeah.
Fucking cursed object.
That was a fucking good show, though, Frasier.
It was, yes, Frasier
Can you
was.
remember the one where he's hopped off? He'd gotten flu and he was hopped off on flu medicine, and he nearly destroyed his own show because he managed to get break into the studio.
No.
It was fucking yeah. It was Frasier at his best. Kessley Grammer at his best. I mean, the man, just the way he was moving and facial expressions. I thought, to be perfectly honest, I think even with Fraser, he's still very underrated.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of those hidden gems.
One of those hidden multi-millionaire gems. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he gets as many parts as he should be getting. To be perfectly honest, because
Well, he got a bit he got a bit of a reputation in the industry, didn't he, for being a bit of a dick and a bit difficult to work with.
yeah,
Yeah.
Jim Carrey was a bit of a dick and difficult to work with, but look at the amount of parts he got. Saying that, though, I think one of the best things Kelsey Grammer did was down Periscope.
Not seen that in years.
But I remember him being interviewed about it, and he says, because the guy was basically waxing lyrical about how good he was on it, and Kelsey Grammer just stopped him and says, "You do realise there were other people involved in that film, right?"
No, not at all. There's only one person involved in the film, and it's the person that the most famous actor a part of that film. The only one.
Yeah, it must be a bit galling sometimes when people refer to films as take like for example, Top Gun. You say, "Oh, that Tom Cruise movie." Like, hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're used to it. They're used to it.
I keep referring to that as that Kelly McGillis film, actually. I mean, who would you rather look at back in the day? Tom Cruise or Kelly McGillis?
Well, that's a chick. It wouldn't be the chick.
So, not Tom Cruise then?
No. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be the chick.
Yeah, I was talking to Peter.
I don't know. It's been years since I've seen Top Gun, so...
I never actually watched it.
Oh, Big Joe hitting me back with a joke there. He says, "I disagree, Batman. The best thing Kelsey Grammer ever did was cameo drama."
Mr. Misanthropic says, "I refer to it as that movie with Danger Zone." Nice.
That airplane movie, that aircraft movie with some people in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Or in my case, that movie that has the song in it that was #1 when I was born.
If I was actually in a room and Tom Cruise was there and I knew he was within earshot, I'd start going on about the top, going, "Oh yeah, that Val Kilmer movie." Then I'd probably have to kick Tom Cruise off my ankles or something, wouldn't I?
Your shins.
Yeah, he'd be trying to climb his shins to get to us.
Skittle says, "Fuck Europe." Yeah.
Yeah, but Peter, here's the thing. Skittles there looks as old as I am.
True.
And he's only in his 20s.
True.
That must be one bitch and tape around he had.
Flashdance. Jesus, Big Dro.
Oh, God. Can you remember that the big scene in that? What was the scene what was used in the music video with the actual dancing? That wasn't the star of the film. That was actually a guy.
Seems about right.
Yeah. Oh, surprising. But then again, it explains the phenomenally flat chest.
and the swinging cock.
Wait, women don't have cocks?
Oh no, Batman. Oh no.
Yeah, Skittles, from looking at your face, you should have tried dodging a bit harder.
probably go for another 10 minutes and then call it a night there, actually, I think.
Alrighty.
Oh. Yuck.
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
Go on.
Hold on, what song was the number one when you were born?
Oh, we found yours out as well, didn't we, Blind Girl, the other day?
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's April, isn't it? Your birthday.
Yep. April 19th. I'm older than you by a few months. Just a few.
George Michael, A Different Corner.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. In the UK charts, I hate what was number one around about the time I was born.
Go on.
Oh, that's February. Hold on. That's February the 23rd.
Hang on a sec. Were the charts a thing? Was the song you're about to mention played on the lute?
No. It was the Searchers, Needles and Pins.
Ah. Cool.
Yeah. Cheeky bastard.
Played on the harpsichord, was it?
I hope the next stream you're involved in is the one somebody tosses you into after tying a lead weight around your neck.
What was number one on March 14th, 1996? Tragically, Skittles. I think it might have been Spice Girls. No, let's have a look. March 14th was Take That, How Deep Is Your Love? These, by the way, these are UK charts we're talking about.
Of course they are, because,
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
And
wouldn't use other charts, even though, like, I'm Canadian and he's American.
yeah, and Big Drone. No, you were right. Maniac is from Flashdance. Yo, Inked, how's it going?
And...
Hey, Inky!
But yeah, Skittles. How deep is your love? Was number one when you were born. What else have we got then?
Actually, November 26th to March 16th, 1996. The US number ones, Mariah Carey and Boys to Men, One Sweet Day. This explains why Skittles is gay.
We're all good, Inked. All good, Inked.
If you'd been born a day later, it would have been Celine Dion, Because You Love Me.
Hang on a sec, Arms Killer. We might as well work yours out while we're here. 2000. Yours then would have been Chicane featuring Bryan Adams. Don't Give Up. Oh dear. Couple of days later, though, Arms Killer, it would have been Bag It Up by Jerry Halliwell.
Ew.
Oh, God. Jerry Halliwell, Spice Girl with the most unfortunate face.
She was a redhead.
Yeah, but she actually looked like she was physically transforming into a fox.
Okay, but she's a redhead.
Yeah, and she also had red dyed hair.
Okay, fair, but she's a redhead.
That was a skin complaint.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, whatever.
She was a fake redhead.
That's fine.
She was a very unappealing looking bitch.
Arms Killer asks, who?
Yeah, when Arms Killer says his birthday is the 15th, he probably means of this month.
Yeah, no, of March, because he was talking to Skittles.
Ah, yeah, but he probably means of this year. He is quite young. Yeah, and I suspect that the serious thing you've got for redheads is also fake.
With green eyes and yes, inked, whatever.
Yeah, but not redheaded girls with green freckles.
No.
That usually implies, I don't know, leprosy?
Mold.
Same difference, really.
And incidentally, inked, I think yours was Charles and Eddie. Would I lie to you? It's either that or Boys to Men, End of the Road.
Yeah, when you remember what they sounded like, it was more like Soy Boys to Soy Men wanted.
Yeah. Gary Glitter just thought they were a delivery service.
Yeah. All one button, good one.
Oh yes.
It's like that one. Why did Michael Jackson used to rub cheese spread on the end of his penis?
Don't know.
Because he's a sick puppy?
No, because kids will do anything to dairy me.
Oh, God.
What time is bedtime in the Neverland Ranch? When the big hand is on the little hand.
Ew. You guys are gross.
Yes. Yeah, it's like
Chloe, shut up.
Before he met that Cody kid, you know what Michael Jackson's favourite song was?
Go on.
I'm forever blowing bubbles.
Skittles is saying Michael Jackson was innocent. And Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. But the Eurythmics, I'm guessing, was #1 in the Canadian charts. No one gives a shit about the Canadian charts, though, Big Dro.
Even the
Hey,
Canadians.
you know what? The Eurythmics are fucking amazing. We were just arguing with Trucker about how they were a classic. You know what? Nobody likes you, Brits.
The Eurythmics are British and you like them, so they were therefore showing you how incorrect you are.
Well, if they're #1 in our charts and Pete's saying nobody cares about Canadians, then I guess he doesn't care about Brit music. So therefore,
We
he
don't
hates
care about
himself.
we just don't care about the Eurythmics.
Big Dro says, I care about Canada. Aww.
Aww, thanks, Big Dro.
And Inked says, I'd love to send Blind Girl all my thoughts for a day so she can really get a sense of gross.
Ew. Why would you do that?
Because reasons.
That's me.
Just send her copies of your messages to me, Inked. Just CC her in. It'll be fine.
Have you ever seen the Fly on the Wall video LP? Now the AC/DC one.
No. Not a big AC/DC fan, to be honest.
What?
Not a big AC/DC fan, to be honest.
Wait, it's just the video. It's set in this flea pit bar. AC/DC is supposed to be the band, and they've got this DJ, right? Every so often you go up to a girl, he whispers something in her ear, and you know she can't hear him, so she gets bent forward and he whispers it again. She slaps him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then towards the end, this girl goes up to him, whispers something in his ear, and he looks shocked. And he's getting the camera, he's giving it the thumbs up with a grin. That kind of reminds me of Peter and Inked because of what Peter was saying.
Right. Okay.
All right, let's break into this guy's house and take all this stuff.
I thought Angus Young was really cool until I heard him speak.
That's
He
yeah.
sounds like he just sounded like this posh twat.
Yeah, Blind Girl. That's video game logic for you. Only in RPGs can you just run into someone's house and take all their stuff and nothing happens.
Exactly. And I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, you sneak up behind somebody, you slit their throats. And the guy that's standing beside you, is somebody there? I must have been hearing things. Must have been my imagination.
Or in the Zelda games, just burst into someone's house, smash all their pots and leave.
You do that in Manchester anyway, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you've got to ask questions though, because some of those pots have hearts in them. What kind of weirdness is going on in those houses anyway?
Yeah, but you do that in Manchester anyway, though, don't you?
Yeah, true. I'm just going to go make a brew, actually.
It wouldn't surprise me the psychotic old ladies living in gingerbread houses in Manchester.
How do you know there aren't?
Because nobody lives that long in Manchester.
I'll be back in a second.
Yes.
I need a wee, and I'm going to make a brew.
Yeah, apparently we're gonna still be here because we're nice people.
Speak for yourself.
Apparently I'm only speaking for myself because nobody else here are nice people.
Who says you're a nice person?
Me?
That's kind of a biased opinion, though, don't you think?
It'll be fun.
Type 1 in the chat if A, you think Blind Girl is nice, and B, you think she's a person.
You know,
Nobody's typing anything in the chat. They mustn't care.
yeah, figures.
Yeah. Oh. Skittles has just typed 2.
Aww.
He thinks you're neither nice nor a person.
Oh, well, fuck you.
Arms killer 1 plus 2, which means he thinks you're nice but not a person.
Figures. Not surprised. Not surprised at all.
I think you. I don't think you're a nice person at all. I don't think you're a nasty person. I think sometimes you can be mean and you're very sarcastic. It's probably why I like you.
It's because I'm awesome. Totally because I'm awesome.
No, I don't think it's that.
Yeah.
Skittles is making the argument that women are not people.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
of
I'm more
course-
like a cat, but
Yeah, but of course Skittles would think that because Skittles is gay.
yeah, Skittles, you're so gay, like just so freaking gay, like just so gay, like
I do-
you're the gayest form of gay ever to be gay. Like seriously, you're just so fucking gay.
Yeah, he could out gay Liberace, couldn't he?
Yes, you could.
He makes RuPaul look butch.
Totally does.
He just said, kidding, but Blind Girl's always been nice to me. He's going to take that back very soon, isn't he?
Yeah, probably. He should probably take that back real quick there. But I'm a jerk. I mean, can't you tell? I'm just such a jerk.
Yeah, you are secretly Pyama from Malcolm in the Middle, aren't you?
Yep. I can't remember which character that is, but you're totally correct.
That was Francis's wife.
Then no, I'm more like their mom.
So was Piana, but
Fair.
way better looking.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, I'll take that one then.
And like at least half her age.
Yeah, fair. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take it.
I also thought Malcolm in the Middle was a nice version of Married with Children, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's also a nicer version than My Family, but yeah.
And I'm back.
We don't care. I mean, welcome back.
Yeah, we totally did not just, like, insult everybody that's watching your stream.
No,
All right.
Not at least 5 times.
Yeah. I'd never do that, Pete, because I respect you, and the work that you do on YouTube. I just have so much respect for your stream that I am the most responsible person, you know, and I just I thought, you know, I'd uphold your trust in me looking after your stream.
Blind girl.
You're killing me here.
You do realise I can just go back. In fact, I can do this on air and hear what you said.
Or, you know, if you were my friend, you would just trust me.
Blind girl.
Yes?
How long has Peter known you now?
Almost a year.
Blind girl, I trust you to watch my videos.
Who says I don't?
You!
Oh, did I? I said the quiet part out loud again, didn't I?
Yes.
Damn it.
Janet.
Damn it.
Janet.
Damn it, I've been found out. I'm gonna have to, like, make up a new excuse or so. You know what? I'm blind. That's why I can't watch your videos, Pete. You're expecting too much, you ableist.
Blind girl, you're aware of the kind of videos I make, aren't you?
No, because she never watches them.
Okay, I'm aware that you make videos. Is that a good answer?
Because I was going to say they are possibly the more blind-friendly content out of the people you talk to and hang out with on YouTube.
Oh, is that why they're mostly subtitled?
Ah.
You know, subtitles are for deaf people, right? Not blind people. Just saying.
You can tell by how quiet he's gone.
Well, you know what? He's disabled because he's friendly to the disabled fruitcakes of our time. Yep. Chloe, get the fuck out of here. Well, I've never seen Red Dwarf, so
Peter, do you know how I can now lower your self-esteem even more?
Oh, go on, Batman. I'm begging for that right now.
By pointing out that Skittles watches some of your videos.
Hang on a second.
there you go.
Wait a second, though. I still have no idea who is at least 30 times a day now watching the first 3 minutes of the old Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy video I did. The one I'm updating and replacing soon. I mean, don't get me wrong. In terms of numbers of views, it's quite good because I'm getting more and more. It's nearly reached 2,000 now, right? But I'm going to say on a scale of average watch time, it's dragging it down. Seriously, because it's an hour-long video. Somebody's watching less than an hour-long video, and somebody's watching like less than 5 minutes of it. 30 times a day, it is bringing my average view time down.
Well, it's not me.
It's totally not me.
It's
for obvious reasons. It's totally not me for obvious reasons.
What obvious reasons?
Well, yeah, the reasons we've just been discussing for the last 5 minutes,
Yeah.
presumably, Batman.
Yeah, but you said that the blind-friendly videos, so she can't use that reason anymore. Yeah.
I can still use it.
I'll tell you what I would watch. Definitely watch if you did them. Peter Armand does creepypasta.
I'm actually considering doing some of that.
Dear God, no.
You've actually got the voice for narrating stories.
Well, technically, a couple of the videos I've already done kind of fall into that category anyway. They're just not actual creepypastas. I've done like horror-themed stories.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Are you raping my coffee table?
Yes, there was one that.
Hold on, you're raping her coffee table?
Yes.
And we're calling her blind.
There was a video that Dark Side of the Bear or Sheik Ninja. She wrote a story and asked me to read it as one of my videos. And that's still up. That's still out there. The Shadow That Cast the Man.
Yeah, I did. I watched that one.
Yeah.
The comment I believe.
Yeah, you did. That was written by Dark Side of the Bear.
Yeah. Was that the comment that read "Boo, get off"?
No.
Oh no, that was on a different video.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been considering doing like more creepy and horror themed stuff. Hello, Elwyn. How are you?
Hey, Elwyn.
Hello,
Oh,
Elwyn.
Skittles. Yes. Yes, if you... In fact, for those very few of you out there who do actually watch my videos, you'll have noticed the last couple of ones, I have put a thing in at the end which says, if anyone... You know, if you write short stories or, you know, short... anything you want me to consider reading for the channel, just send it my way. I'll read it.
You know how to read?
Yes,
Of course
yes.
he knows how to read. He's English.
Yeah. Well,
You see, if in England, if you're an English, like real English people, if you're not English, if you're English and you're unable to read by the time you're 5, you're taken out into the wells and your head is beaten in with a rock.
oh, you mean like the Chinese?
No, like the Spartans. Only we do we do it for literacy.
I mean, right, originally, when I did sort of... months ago, I did sort of say on stream I'd consider sort of taking suggestions from viewers for stories and content. But when I sort of pointed out, it might be a good idea to sort of keep them on the short story side, maybe, or the poem side, maybe. All I got back, apart from what one person didn't do this, but all I got back from people were novels. Like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do. I'm already working on the Hitchhiker's Guide thing. Hang on a sec.
That's probably Charlie.
It is.
Wow, I am just so smart.
Charlie,
Yes, you are.
Charlie, I'm on stream.
Hello?
Hey?
So?
Say hello.
Hello? Subscribe to Cringe Monster Productions.
Yeah,
No.
thanks.
I'm
Tell
not
her we
reporting
said
in your
no.
stream, I don't know what you're talking about. Stream. What
I
is this
also don't know
nonsense?
what we're talking
Right.
about.
They can hear you, but you can't hear them. Blind.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they're typing. Why would I be able to hear them?
No, I mean I've got Blind Girl and Batman on air with me as well.
Well, you just have to
Peter-
translate, won't you?
Peter, tell her we said that we're not going to subscribe to her no
Well,
matter
come on,
what she
Peter,
does.
be sociable.
Right.
You know what? Why don't you just join us on stream to be sociable?
Blind Girl says, well, why don't you just join us on stream to be sociable?
Because I wanted a one-on-one chat, but I can't now because you're live, and that's inappropriate.
Oh, right, yeah.
Not that kind of chat, I just wanted
Can't
to show you lots of
always
plushies
get
that I need.
what you want.
Well,
You can't always get.
Charlie, you
what
can share the
want.
plushies with us on stream.
Well, I'm going to make my bed, and then I'm going to play Graveyard Keeper, so I'm not really going to be here for long.
Right.
Just making my bed. Thought I'd say
Can
hi.
she made a video that asked her if she can video herself making her bed?
Batman asks, can you make a video of you making your bed? This is all on air, by the way. I've not muted anything.
Yeah. Do you think she's gonna care?
No.
I'm aware, Peter.
I don't know how well the actual stream can hear you, but Batman and Blind Girl seem to be able to hear you properly.
Well, that's good then. I'm the life of the party.
No, I think you're mistaken. I am the life of said party because I'm actually here.
I'm tired. I'm being paid in a few hours.
Oh, cool.
Is she high?
Then I
No.
have to book a hotel room. Fuck you, Pete.
Well, that's why you're booking the hotel. No,
That was terrible.
yeah, it was.
I bet you hear that from all the
We're just
girls.
gonna get pretzels and have cupcakes. We did that last time. We got cupcakes and pretzels.
Well,
you
yeah.
didn't have any of the pretzels because I ate both of them.
Yeah, the stream can hear you fine, by the way.
Oh, that's nice. My phone just fell over.
Fair enough.
What was I looking for? Oh, yeah. I have one liquid pod left. Pray for me.
I pray for you. I'm praying for you, although I don't know who I'm praying to.
Well, there's
Seriously.
only one real God.
Oh,
Yes, and I'm here.
yeah, and who's that?
That would be Patrick Stump from Fallout Boy.
Who?
Who?
Patrick Stump is the lead vocalist of Fallout Boy.
Ah, right.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go now. Enjoy your stream. Subscribe to me. I'm better than you. Bye. I mean, I love you. Bye.
Love you too, Charlie.
Oh, wow.
Mwah.
Wow.
Bye, stream.
They say bye.
Bye.
Yeah, and this is why I like Elowen.
Why? Because she's thoughtful?
Because she reckons Batman is the one true God, the only true God.
Oh. So she's insane. Okay.
No, I think she's completely in command of her faculties.
I doubt it.
Yeah, well, that's because you're doubting Blind Girl.
Wait, what?
Well, I couldn't call you doubting Thomas, could I? Because he had wrong sex.
Are you a god?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes,
I do
am
have
a
man
god.
balls. So, like, you know, man balls.
That's the thing in that scene from Ghostbusters. If Rhea had said, yes, I am a god, then she would have attacked them even worse and killed them instantly.
Yeah. Hang on a sec. We've got Trucker in the hallway. Let's bring Trucker back.
Trucker!
Trucker in the hallway told a tale on you.
What's up? How's it going?
Not much. I want to throw up, you. I mean, I don't sound like it.
So out of the blue, my phone just started everything like a grandfather.
What?
I'm
The
good
problem
to
is that every time my phone rings, it kicks me out.
Oh.
I'll have to drop off for a bit because my dishes have been steeping for about an hour. They'll be ready to wash. I shall return.
Okay.
Okay, Batman.
Are we still on?
Yo, we're still on.
Yeah.
So I just discovered something while I was talking to folks.
Yeah.
My Streamlabs on my phone
Just what? Sorry?
the Streamlabs on my phone just the device I use to make my streams.
Right.
Okay.
And I fucking hate it.
Oh. Go on. What's changed?
Well, you bring it up, it used to do the whole, okay, either screen capture or real life, right?
Hmm.
It was one or the other. Or stream capture or camera.
Right.
Now you actually have to add the camera to your screen as a widget.
Right.
Oh God.
So like the way it works on OBS.
Yes. And I'm having to completely redo everything.
Oh dear.
And now it's got a nice handy dandy watermark on it too.
Oh.
Oh, gotta love the branding, haven't you? Gotta have the branding on your screen. Fuck it, StreamYards does it.
Private server that keeps your stream live when your connection drops. That would come in handy, except my stream never dropped. With the newest, or the last several updates, my stream doesn't drop anywhere near as much as it.
Branding is for your ass, says Inked. Oh dear.
Kinky.
No, I don't think there is, Skittles. I'm only answering that because Trucker's gone dead silent, and Blangirl seems to have as well. So.
Oh, I'm totally here.
Yeah.
I'm just listening to Trucker talk.
Sorry, I'm sitting here complaining to myself.
So yeah.
That's kind of complaining.
Yeah. Well, you know what? At least some of it's all right. Some of it's a pain in the ass. By the way. If TC happens to be in the chat, no more accidentally looking at my ugly.
TC's gone to bed, I think.
Lucky him.
Yes, indeed.
He would get a laugh out of this because TC and Anachronist XL03,
Right.
were my two first steady viewers.
Mm-hmm.
And TC got a kick out of it where when I first started making all my streams public, I guess you can call me, when I became a nice public channel.
Ah, right.
He got a laugh out of it because most of my streams would automatically be deleted because you see out of the front of my truck. Most of the time, yes, it wasn't moving, but then all of a sudden, there's the camera pointed right at my face. So once that happens, the stream goes away. But that being the case, actually, it doesn't seem to be the problem. There's no just accidentally tapping on your phone and there's your face. You have to make a concerted effort to swap cameras. In the words of Bill Murray, I guess, which is nice. Actually, what about... Nope, that won't. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
What is?
Oh, give me a second, I'll show you. That's actually quite awesome. Alright, still there?
Yep.
No, we've all gone, Trucker.
Oh, hell. Alright.
Right, either you're stopping talking sort of mid-word, or you're cutting out again.
Me or Trucker?
I kind of was me.
Ah.
Me, because I'm actually...
Oh, fuck, where did I just go? Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I don't know where I just either, but I want to know. I need to keep track of these things.
So I just discovered I can do a camera within a camera. You know, do the whole Inception.
Huh. Okay.
Actually, I just sent you a little clip of... I can have some fun with that.
I'm sure you'll find a way.
Yeah, I can definitely have some fun.
Oh.
Okay, we should be
was
back.
Not doing anything good, anyways. I mean, what?
The stream just dropped, but I think we're back now. Hopefully we're back now.
Like I said, it's not like we were talking about anything interesting anyways.
No.
Oh shit, I should have saved before I started attacking these fuckers. Oh no! They're going to clobber my skull.
Okay, cool, the stream is back. Cool.
Yay!
Okay. Yay.
YouTube's been randomly dropping my stream and then not allowing me to restart it again, like, twice this week. It's really weird. It's just like...
kind of weird.
Yeah, it just dropped my stream, and then no matter what I do, I cannot start it again. And then the next day, works perfectly fine. Like, nothing was wrong. It's like, what is this? I don't know.
Let's have a look.
Maybe it's mad because I'm having adult commentary or something, and I don't have that little sticker that Sinatra has that says no kids with a big circle on the cross through it. Yeah, sad. Maybe I should do that.
You know, the thing is, I'm kind of worried about that whole mess.
Yeah, so
well, to be honest, with the amount of cursing and it mainly being political stuff on your streams, it's not that much of a concern. The thing is, with my streams having virtually no sound to them, and then the fact that I flat out expressly address children in my chat.
Okay.
Right now, my stream is set as an over 18. You know, over 18 specifically because of how the chat acts.
Well, yeah.
But the thing is, that's going to make me culpable for it if whoever the hell it is looks at my streams later and decide, actually, you are a kid's chat.
The likelihood of that, though, they're not gonna, like... At least your ass, I think, is covered because it says over 18, even though you can still reference children. Just not in a dirty fashion.
But that's their decision, mine. They can come in after the fact and say, actually, you are a kid's channel.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna do that.
How many of my descriptions say, welcome to all the parents of autistic kids and autistic kids?
Okay.
See my problem?
Yes and no, because there's overwhelming evidence that there are reasons why it says over 18, so, I mean, even if it does say welcome that, like, you don't have any kids featured on your stream. And
no, but I know my streams do go into the kids. My streams actually do make it into kids stuff.
which is YouTube's fault then, not yours, because while you're saying, hey, welcome autistic
Well,
kids, you clicked the over 18 button. So now that's YouTube.
yeah, but YouTube's still gonna pass it to us.
Thank you.
Oh, you're back.
See, because
Yep.
the creepy thing about it is, all right, it's really creepy when you're sitting at the house doing something. I think I was actually putting a new belt on a sander. You know, a little sander I have. Of all things, my son, I'm sitting on one side of the living room working on the sander, putting a belt on it. On the other side, my son's sitting there playing with his tablet, which is YouTube Kids. I know it's YouTube Kids because every time he goes to look at something quote unquote new, it sends me an email saying, hey, can he look at this?
Okay.
You know,
That's
because
pretty useful parent-wise.
it actually is, yeah. It comes in quite handy. And
Yeah,
but the thing
show
is,
selection sucks.
the show selection sucks, but
No,
the
just
wild part.
full stop.
No,
It sucks.
bear with me. Bear with me. He has a kids channel. He said, I get an email one day just saying, he's clicked on this new channel. Can he watch this channel? Yeah, sure. Next thing I know, I hear my own voice coming out of his tablet. Good morning, everybody. And good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Well, off we go again. What the hell?
I just had this image of you diving across the room.
Well, no, I mean, but there's the thing. I mean, I'm not like diving across the room or nothing. I mean, the most safe work of my channel is usually within the first 10 minutes of the stream. You know, it's just me sitting there talking and then driving around in the warehouse lot. So apparently, YouTube already considers me a kid's channel. That kind of makes me nervous.
Yeah, but again, that's not your fault. You clicked the above 18 button. If they're doing that, that's YouTube's fault.
Yeah, that's YouTube making a mistake.
Right, but YouTube's not the one that's going to levy any fines.
No, but seeing as YouTube made the mistake, any fines that you incur, you're not actually liable for. YouTube are, because they're the ones who made the mistake.
Oh no, that's.
And if you get
strange.
onto YouTube about it to have this rectified, and they don't, they're definitely culpable, not you.
Yep. Because what if you wrote that sarcastically? Hey, autistic kids and their parents, like you're making fun of the people watching your stream. Like, you can't prove intent on that. It's YouTube's job. If you clicked the button that says I am not kid friendly, then if YouTube is still putting it on the kid friendly stuff, that's YouTube.
But there's the thing, I am kid friendly. My chat's not, but I am.
Yeah, but you click the button that says over 18.
Yeah.
Then that's YouTube's algorithm's fault.
When does this shit as far as the fines and all that, when does all that start to implement?
I don't know.
January, I think.
I guess I got till January to figure it out then.
Personally, I think you're over worrying it.
I came at the wrong end of this conversation, didn't I?
Possibly, slightly. I'm okay, Goon. How are you?
Goon!
Hey, Goon.
Welcome back, Goon.
Did you see that video clip that little tiny video clip I just sent to you?
I did, yeah. Looks good, mate.
I kind of think I like that camera within the camera thing as a second border.
Yeah, it's quite good.
That's gonna be confusing as hell later, but hey, what are you gonna do?
And if you wonder why it took me so, I was so quick doing the dishes, steeping them in nearly incandescently hot water for an hour just gets everything to slide off with no fuss.
I dig it.
I'm back on spaghetti bolognese as my staple chucker, and I do them the way my dad did them. You do the spaghetti the way you normally do, in a saucepan, water.
Yeah.
Do the mince in the frying pan. Put the bolognese sauce in, and then drain off the spaghetti when it's done, and put that in the frying pan and mix it all together. Works well. I mean, because the spaghetti, spaghetti's like it absorbs everything around it.
Yeah.
Whereas in the frying pan, it absorbs the meat juice. It absorbs the bolognese juice better than it does. Yeah, if you do it the other way, and it gets a little bit of that fried flavour as well. So it just tastes a lot better.
See, this is where I claim the "I'm just a simple man" angle. Any kind of pasta. Yeah, well, any kind of pasta, make sure it's nice and drained and almost dry. It's drained so well. A pat of butter, teaspoon of garlic.
I don't have much money, so basically, if I want variety in my diet, I've got to experiment.
Oh, trust me on that, Batman. I definitely know how you.
Yeah.
Now it's for different reasons, but I have no.
You have no what?
I have no variety.
Well, like it says, I've got to experiment, and that sometimes makes when it comes to food, that sometimes makes my cat nervous.
My breakfast is almost always a protein bar. My lunch is almost always a protein bar, and my dinner, that's where I can splurge.
What, 2 protein bars?
Well, I think, let's see, my dinner today was a hamburger patty. You do.
Oh, yeah,
my
because
dinner.
You can't have bacon, can you?
I can have bacon. I can have all the bacon I want. I can't have any carbs whatsoever. The less carbs, the better. Yeah, my problem is diabetes, really. So the least amount of carbs is better.
Mr. Misanthropy, he learned how to cook by experimenting with ramen noodles. I learned how to cook once by making fun of my mother's cooking. And for a month afterwards, my dad made me cook my own meals. Because my dad taught my mother how to cook.
I was trained cooking. Well, any kind of professional cooking. I actually went up the kitchen hierarchy at a local restaurant near the house where I grew up.
Yep.
And I was his saucier when I left.
And a friend of mine, he says his wife treats him like a god, especially when it comes to meals. And well, how's that? Does she serve you really, really exotic food? He goes, no, she always gives me burnt offerings.
Nice.
It would have been even funny if it was just a joke.
My wife loves that I take simple stuff and make it seem
hang on.
fancy, if that makes sense.
I think we're going to drop again.